What is up, you guys? You like the setup? Hold on. There we go. We're at Camp Crystal Lake. What is up, you guys? Happy Friday the 13th. Today we're just gonna be hanging out, watching some Friday 13th movies. Glad to see everybody here. Let's see, Daniel's, hey man, Dunwood Steps. I'm at my parents' house, so I'll try to join later. Of course, man, appreciate that. Thank you for stopping by, bro. Hopefully everybody is having an awesome night. Or good Friday the 13th, as active as not active, as good as it can be. Let me finish posting this up on some social media, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Shaping the Shadows, what's up, man? Hopefully you're having a good Friday the 13th. I'm just finished getting some stuff up on here. How's your day been, though? Let's see. Steven, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you here. Still getting some stuff set up, so bear with me. Hey, Shape, thank you for the shout out on Instagram. I appreciate that. Repost that too. Okay. Midnight Ghouls, welcome. Glad to see you. Happy Friday the 13th. Yes, that is right. Hopefully, like I said, everybody's Friday the 13th has been pretty good. Welcome to Camp Blood. That's right. Hold on, you guys. I will be right back, and then we will go ahead and get going. Okay? Ninja, thank you for joining. Happy Friday the 13th. Glad to see you. Hold on, you guys. I will be right back. All right, you guys. I got a special guest here tonight, as always. Y'all know him for the live streams, live commentaries. So welcome everybody to the stream, Hunter. Welcome, Hunter. Happy Friday the 13th. How's your Friday been?
It's been working.
Been working.
Tonight's dinner at the Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Feeling stuffed. So now I get to sit back and watch part 3, right?
Yep. We're about to watch some part 3. What are your thoughts on Friday part 3?
Well, I know you really love it. It's a fun one. You know, it's our first introduction to Jason, really. So, or what we know to be Jason.
Right.
First time he gets his mask.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch it. We watched it not too long ago when we were watching all the Fridays again. So,
yeah. Was that when you got the Blu-ray set?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So you had a nice dinner, seems like. Yeah.
I'm full. Stuffed. Well, we're at Crystal Lake right now.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how, but we are. So yeah.
Oh, did you see? Speaking of Friday the 13th, Never Hike Alone 2 teaser came out. Did you see it?
I didn't see it, but I saw that it
looks
came
pretty
out.
Good.
So yeah. I like the part 3 Jason mask. Yeah, I have that's the mask that I have, and it's one of my favorites as well. So yeah. Can you shut that door? And then we'll go ahead and get started.
Yes, sir.
All right, you guys. I'm assuming everybody in here has seen part 3. So
if not, you about to hear us talk about it. Is this online or on? What's this?
that was YouTube. R.I.P. Shelly. Yeah, that's right. We've actually met Shelly at this past Scarefest, and he was really awesome. You were the Invisible Man for a second.
What?
Like your head was gone.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, we met Shelly at Scarefest this past what, October?
Yeah, we met Shelly.
We met
Loco from this movie was one of the bikers.
we met a bunch of people.
We met. I always forget her name. She's the the hot girl in the movie.
Tracy Savage.
Tracy Savage, she's great.
Yeah.
Shelly was kind of like, out of all the people we met from it, Shelly was the one that was kind of like, he was all right, but he just seemed like he was just there kind of thing. But Loco was probably the best. So moving on, Tracy Savage, Loco, Shelly, and then who's the other person?
It was the stoner dude. He was the best.
Yeah, the stoner
He was
dude.
the best guy.
Like the 40-year-old that was hanging out with like all the teenagers.
Yeah. I forget his name, but he looked up the channel
Chuck,
right when
maybe?
So we just started our part 3 movie. Flashback to part 2. We're watching the Scream Factory Blu-ray release. Part 6 and 7 are your favorite. Those are great ones. Happy Friday the 13th, man. Glad to see you here. Hopefully yours is awesome. When did Kane Hodder play Jason? Are you getting it mixed up with somebody else? What?
Kane Hodder did play Jason.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Kane Hodder? Oh, why was I thinking of not Kane Hodder? I was thinking of Kane, the wrestler.
I was like, what are you talking about?
I was like,
Kane Hodder did play Jason.
was
He's my
like-
favorite Jason. Him or CJ.
yeah. Well, yeah.
But I like
sorry.
Richard Brooker too. Richard Brooker. Richard Brooker.
Whatever. Yeah, you part 3, Jason. Yeah, we met Kane Hodder a couple times.
Follow us on Letterboxd, everybody.
Seven, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got that. I was for some reason thinking of the wrestler Kane, and I was like,
See no evil.
Because we were just talking about that the other night while we watched Suspiria. So yeah. My birthday is on Friday the 13th this year. Is today your birthday? Or is it another day? If so, happy birthday or happy early birthday.
Let me guess your birthday. Is your birthday October 13th?
Yo, now you have to give him $100.
You have to give me $100.
That's how it works.
That's cool though. Friday 13th in October.
Yeah, I can't get. Can it get more horror than that? Unless you're born on Halloween.
Yeah.
Well, happy early birthday.
Or if your name was like Freddy Krueger and you were born on Elm Street.
What if your name was Jason Voorhees and like you lived at Camp Crystal Lake? That'd be
Coincidental.
And you never seen a Friday the 13th movie?
Yeah.
No, never heard of that.
She kind of looks like Anna Faris.
What is her name? Amy Steele. That's her name. Part 2 is actually really good, in my opinion.
I honestly think out of the first 7, Friday the 13th original is the worst. But it's Friday the 13th, so like part 2 is great. It's underrated. 3's fun.
Part 6
4
rocks.
is, known as one of the best. Part 5, I think, is a really underrated too. Really fun movie. And then 6, another one was considered one of the greatest, if not. And then 7, so then 8's fun, but I'm not gonna say it takes Manhattan.
That's definitely when it
Start going like
starts
cash
going.
grab. Like, let's see what we can fucking do with Jason. Let's throw him in New York. Let's put him in space.
Maybe.
9's definitely the worst one.
Goes to Hell.
Goes to Hell is definitely
Yeah.
the worst one.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
The first is the best. I'm not saying it's bad.
I love this
But
music.
out of the first 7, I think it's the least strongest out of them. But
Part 5 is great. Lots of creative kills, even though it's not Jason.
what?
But
Spoiler alert!
I haven't seen Part 5 yet.
I'm joking.
Who? Oh my god. This is some of the Larry Zerner. There he is. That's Shelley. He's a lawyer now, which is weird. Richard Brooker as Jason. Mm-hmm.
Watching the 3D guys coming at you.
What if we did the live stream in 3D?
Oh, that's possible.
I don't know. It was a joke. Tony Bishop. Where does Part 3 rank for you all? Like in your Friday 13th rankings, where is Friday 13th Part 3 at for you guys? I think this has the best soundtrack. And then Part 6. These need a real 4K. Yeah, they have a 4K restoration on the Blu-ray, but it needs a real 4K. Let's see. Favorite kill of the series. What's your favorite kill in the series?
Ooh, that's a good one. Since we went back and watched like all the movies, I feel like a lot of people will say the kill from the freeze kill where he bio freezes or whatever the head in part X, and Jason goes to space. Jason X. Jason goes to hell. Jason goes to space. It's like Leprechaun in the Hood.
Goes back to the hood.
5 has a lot of good creative kills. I think someone said that.
The belt.
The belt's probably
on the tree.
Yes, where he takes the belt and he gets the stick and that's probably my favorite. That or the remake from 2009 has some pretty gruesome fucking kills too.
I always love this one where he squeezes the guy's head.
Yeah,
and the eyeball pops out.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. Nice to see you. Hopefully you've been having a good Friday 13th, and glad that you can join it with us. 1 or 2 is where Part 3 ranks for you all. I have to agree. I think that if Part 3 is number 1, Part 4 is number 2 for me. Then Part 6, Part 7.
I agree with you, but I'm gonna go 5. I don't think I would put Part 3 in my top 3, but each their own. Sleeping
said-
Bag Kill, of course. It's a classic one.
Favorite Jason mask? Part 3, Part 6, Part 7. Those are my top 3.
I like the
And Freddy vs. Jason.
I like Part 4 mask in 6, which we did the mask, which he's coming out with a video soon.
Yeah, I was actually editing it today. How to make your own Part 6 Jason mask, the Horrorgang edition. For what?
Just display it, like show it when you're doing it.
Oh,
Take
okay.
some clips of it.
Gotcha.
Never mind.
Let's see. Sleeping Bag Kill 1, 4, 2, then 3. Big fan of the original.
What is the crazy guy? Say it, Ralph is his name.
Crazy Ralph.
Crazy Ralph at the beginning.
It's
There's
got
a death curse.
There's
He's like, you're going to die.
yeah.
Or whatever.
That's good.
You are going to die.
That's pretty good.
I saw one of those. Someone posted on Facebook. I think Horror Syndicate posted on there. It was like, it's like,
got a death curse.
It's like the one. I think it's like I don't know, something's not real. Change my mind. It was like,
Oh yeah, like one of those memes.
Yeah.
Changed my mind.
Yeah.
Bunch of Friday
Right here.
That's pretty good.
I don't know if y'all can.
I probably won't pick it up.
Probably not. He'll post it on his story later.
Yeah. My order of favorites is 3, 4, 2, 5, 6, 1,
One
7,
thing
8,
I don't
9.
understand about this scene right here. Why is he so damn hungry? Like, he eats everything inside.
Right, you telling me you never just had late night cravings like that?
Bro's eating everything, and he's drinking out like food from the market. That I guess there's like,
which he owns. It's his market.
and he's just carrying this bunny around.
Poor bunny.
Like,
See, that looks good.
look, like no one's gonna buy that. It's half drinking out of.
Well, no, I guess not. Freddy versus Jason mask is my favorite. It's a pretty awesome mask. It's in my top 5.
But since we're talking about kills, me and Jackson watched Suspiria last night.
Oh,
Gosh, if you just the way they go about the killing is very just cinematically just adds to the tone. Just really, really great.
right. That's what I said.
And that bright fucking red blood.
Yeah,
It's just like the Dawn of the Dead. This
The Dawn of the Dead
This came out
blood.
before Dawn of the Dead. I think it was 78. Yeah. So
like when she falls through the ceiling. I'm sure if you've seen Suspiria, you know what we're talking about. Probably the most known kill from that movie. But when that happened, I told Hunter, I was like, that's probably one of the best kills I've ever seen in a horror movie.
one thing I don't like about this one, though, I think it's kind of what they play into the 3D too much. So it's just like it's kind of corny at some points, but it's also fun though. Like I said,
It's supposed to be. It was made in 3D, so. I like when Jason cuts the guy in half in Freddy versus Jason. Yeah. Is that in the when he's in the hospital and the guy who looks like Shaggy, he takes this like steroid things in his neck. What does that do? Does that make him not go to sleep or something? When he does that, I don't know.
bro,
I would like to
bro,
watch that.
He didn't wipe.
He ain't got time to wipe.
Jason comes around. He's like, Got some money.
So yeah, that's him. I like I said, I think this movie also has some of the best music as well in the entire franchise.
Probably the worst one I've seen.
Yeah, I don't think Mo Wagner will hit 10 more points.
You think this is better than He's the Man Behind the Mask?
I said that's number 2.
What makes this one stand out?
The theme song,
But
the disco.
But the same. But yeah, but they had the same thing with Alice Cooper. But the same guy did the score for all the movies. Can't think of his name, but
who wins, Jason or
taking Batman. For sure.
I don't know. Jason can't die. Batman's not gonna blow him up.
Figure it out.
Yeah, you're right.
Batman would figure it out.
Because Batman is the man. Isn't Seala? I like Part 7 music. Part 7 is really good.
He's the man.
Adam, okay. Well, if it's Adam West Batman, he might be fucked.
Yeah, no, Adam West is.
I love him to death, but he's not gonna. I don't know if he's gonna.
Man of India.
I don't know if he's got Jason right there.
Miss
Alice Cooper, Man Behind the Mask, yes.
Chrissy Higgins.
Which I've seen him perform that song live, so that was really cool.
Look at Shelley.
He's wearing like a Alice, Sweet Alice mask. That's what he saw on my poster. That quote right there. Manfredini, yes, the GOAT. He did all of the soundtracks, or just about. Score, yeah.
If you look like this. She goes, "Where's my date?"
You want me to turn the captions on?
Yeah. Hunter has hard of hearing, so you gotta have the captions on
him. He could have took off the mask, but like, hard. Cheech and Chong.
So. Hey, the van's on fire. Another thing, I was like, why are they there?
Hey, man. Oh, I just noticed they have a Grateful Dead sticker in the back.
Like, why?
I never noticed that. This is my dream car.
One of my favorite kills. It's not really a kill, but like sequences of a kill. In part 5, the duet in the toilet with what's his name? Some Nunez. With his enchilada.
Chris Nunez?
No.
Or I think that's his name.
No. Miguel, maybe?
Miguel Nunez. That's who it is. Miguel and Chris, same thing. That's what I was thinking.
Like, I watched a documentary on this movie, and they were like,
on part 3?
You can see the scratches on it, the film.
On part 3?
Yeah. Or videos on it, and you see the scratches on the film. And They had they're like they try to do as much like 3D like stuff as they could. Like right there where she handed the joint to him.
Oh yeah, I know. When the guy's hanging up clothes. Excuse me, you see the clothes, the wood, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You guys, by the way, we are like a handful of people away from 1,000 subscribers. So if you're new to the channel, please share.
The cops just dropped out. Oh man.
All our weed, man. But if you guys are new to the channel, definitely share the channel. We are so close to 1,000 subs. We're 8 people away, which is crazy to think. What?
I was just laughing. It was just post on screen.
This is like not Crazy Ralph, but the next crazy guy who tells you not to go to Camp Crystal Lake.
Sliding in the middle of the road.
Where do these crazy guys come from?
Looney Tunes, Donald Pleasance.
Who, the crazy guy?
Yes, I.
Subscribe to Horrorgang. That is right. Thank you for that comment. I really appreciate that.
Like a wet tissue with like.
I've always wondered. It looks like either a
like some
tape or
black,
like a
coal in there.
Let's see. I gotta go, guys, but it's been fun. Always good to hear from fellow Friday 13th enthusiasts. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. Happy Friday the 13th, and catch you in the next one.
What was that Friday the 13th live stream we did with God, what's the guy with like Pumpkinhead? A lot.
Oh, Nightmare Corner.
Nightmare Corner. That was a fun podcast or live stream.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I definitely want to start getting guests back on. No problem. You deserve it. I appreciate that, man.
Who in here since my first time seeing this movie, and I'm just in love with it right for like the past few days. I thought it's like one of the movies I've only thought about. Night of the Hunter. Who in here has seen it? Night of the Hunter. If you haven't, it's on Tubi. I cannot recommend it enough. I think it's from 1955. Stars Robert Mitchum. I think Shelley Winters. I think her name is Shelley Winters.
Great movie.
Great.
I was thinking about that today. Again, Night of the Hunter. I was thinking about being that for Halloween.
Robert Mitchum, yeah. Harry Powell.
But I haven't dressed up in I don't know how long.
He plays one of the most like terrifying, but it's not in like a way like Jason or Freddy is. It's in a very sadistic, like
manipulative,
schizophrenic, like manipulative. It's so good. It's on Tubi. A lot of good stuff on Tubi. A lot of older movies.
Yeah, I got it.
I think you watched 12 Angry Men today.
I did. Which is 12 Angry Men was pretty. Midnight Ghouls is asking what's it about.
So I'm gonna try
I know you've been itching to talk to this.
I'm gonna try to sell it. Okay, so it's a part of the Criterion collection. You know, Criterion more or less puts out movies that they put out Night of the Living Dead. What else they put out? Cat People.
They
Island of
they
Lost
don't just put
Souls.
out movies. They put out films.
They put out films,
You know,
but films that change,
films
that have changed.
They're important to
Cinema.
cinema.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That are very important to cinema. Like, what else has it gotten? There's so many.
Well,
There's actually, I'm not gonna say there's so many, but there's a good amount. Like Yojimbo, which is on there.
12 Angry Men,
12 Angry
Rashomon, Sanjiro, 12 Angry Men, Raging Bull,
Do the Right Thing.
Godzilla, Do the Right Thing.
There's so many. So I'm trying to watch as much of that as I can. So, and then a lot of them's on HBO Max and Tubi and Hulu. So there are a lot of them are streaming. And then there's a Criterion channel, which I've been thinking of getting, but I probably won't. Rafifi. Oh my God, that's another movie. So basically, Robert Mitchum plays this preacher. He's a very sadistic. I think he might be like schizophrenic preacher who coming into this town. He stole a vehicle, right? And so he gets detained. And so then it cuts to another story where this guy robbed the bank, and he goes to give money to his family. And so he gets detained, but he's sentenced to death. Robert Mitchum's character, the preacher, is not sentenced to death. So and the guy that robbed the bank gave the money to his kids to hide. So only the kids know where the money is. And so Robert Mitchum and the guy are roommates or cellmates in the prison.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the night before he's sentenced to death, he tells him about the money. He don't tell him where it's at, but he tells about the money, what he did. And Robert Mitchum comes, fascinated with it and wants the money. And so, and he's willing to go do the most for it. So he finds out about his family and, what are you smiling at?
This part.
Oh yeah. He goes and finds his family, he marries his widow.
Yeah.
Which is that's how the movies were back then. But I think it's one of the most beautifully shot movies of the 20th century.
Yeah,
it has a black and white thriller noir. It's horror. Okay. And like Guillermo del Toro, Spike Lee, other famous notable filmmakers have said it's one of the best horror movies of all time.
Yeah.
So if you love horror, go get it a watch. Now, what if he dropped her?
That would have been like it just slips.
Yeah. Movie's over.
Yeah. He dropped it. Uh-oh.
Why does he have no shirt on? Bro.
Because he's hot. He's the only one working there, and he's hot.
Thank you, Daniel's Animation.
And let me start that comment right quick, you guys.
I love my thoughts, too.
I love Hunter's thoughts.
Midnight Goals. Go on Letterboxd, which we're sponsored by.
Put yours in the chat.
We're not sponsored by Letterboxd. Should be. Supposed to talk about it. I'll put it in the chat.
Do it from your.
I haven't done a review on it though. I added 2 new lists today though, which I was talking to Jackson earlier. I think without a doubt, no question, that the 70s decade has the best horror movies. And I will debate that to anybody who disagrees.
Hold on, you guys. I'm putting Hunter's Letterboxd in the chat right now.
I think it's by far the best. I guess I fooled you, huh?
Okay. That link should be up and it should work. 70s and 80s, I agree. Let me start this real quick. There it is. Go follow Hunter on Letterboxd. Some people would call him if you want to know more about movies and like where do you go, the door to more. You know, that's what I would. There's Bumblebee.
Yeah.
That
Kirby or Herbie.
I love the
Love
part
machine, the love bug.
when they go to the gas station.
Tight ass jeans. With his kicks. You see the shoes.
Yeah.
80s, man.
70s and 80s, I agree. Yeah.
But the thing about the 80s though and 70s, they're so different. So different.
Yeah, they are. I wonder where they're at. Where there's a fence.
Let me just read. I had 27 movies from horror movies from the 70s I had in this list. Okay. And I had to put it down to 10. That's how good this decade was. Okay.
I wonder if you can.
What?
Show chat. I wonder. I'm just seeing what it looks like in full screen. Somebody comment something real quick. Ask us a question. I want to make sure this is working.
Just crazy. Crazy. When it comes to horror.
Yeah.
So, my top 10 horror movies on Letterboxd.
Let's read those first
of the 1970s.
Then the next
So
one.
this is movies released from 1970 to 79. Okay, honorable mention. Okay, my don't look now. Is that one of the honorable mentions? I just felt like I need to put it there. Okay, so from the list, from 1975, Jaws. Okay, Jaws.
Right. Debatably one of the best, if not the best ever.
Jaws. 2 from 1978, Halloween.
What's up, Michael? Thank you for joining. Glad to see you, man.
Number 3, 1974, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Number 4, 1976, Carrie. 1973, The Exorcist. 1977, Suspiria. We're not done yet. 1979, Alien.
Dude.
1973, The Wicker Man.
Looking surprised.
Dawn of the Dead at 1978.
We should do a live commentary on that one day.
It's going to be a long stream. It's a long movie.
Yeah, I know. It's a great movie.
And number 10, which this can be considered a horror movie. Some people don't consider it a horror movie. I just threw it in there because I feel like it's kind of a horror movie. Elements to it, enough to do it, you know.
What?
Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, definitely.
1971.
We got another comment from Midnight Ghouls, though. What do you think about this new Megan Doll character?
I think what's creepy about it is that the future could look like that. Like, I can very well see, you know, in like a decade or a few decades.
I love this part.
From now, we could see AI intelligence like Megan in our world. So it's a little creepy to think about, but
yeah, I agree.
I've been trying to get Jackson to go see it, but
I'm not gonna lie, you guys. Megan's not on the top of my list right now. I'll catch it at some point.
But 2 new things.
Yeah, Shelly.
2 new things.
Dusted them.
Trailers that came out. Well, we can talk about 3 things actually. So we had the live stream. When was it? Tuesday, Wednesday, one of those days. I think it was Tuesday, Monday. I don't remember what day it was this week. We were talking about upcoming movies coming out, and we totally forgot about Beau is Afraid from Ari Aster with Joaquin Phoenix. The trailer came out for that, which is looks pretty fucking crazy. another trailer that came out. I sent to Jackson today.
Oh, dude, look who's in here. West Tex.
Oh, what's up?
We haven't seen you in a minute, man. Nice to see you. Megan was actually pretty good. Okay, I'll tell you, I'll go see it.
I heard it doesn't like really take itself that serious. Like it knows it's supposed to be what it is, kind of thing.
Really.
Yeah, but
a lot of the other people in this community liked it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have to actually give it a for real chance, which I'm sure I will. But nice to see you again. I'm glad to see you in here, man. I'm not a fan of it.
The second, the second trailer that came out a little bit ago, I can't think who the director is.
What was
but it has Alexander Skarsgård in it. Mia Goth.
Oh,
I sent you the trailer today.
Infinity Pool?
Infinity Pool. Yeah, Infinity Pool. Looks pretty interesting. And then we found some news out about a post on Facebook. We saw Eli Roth's making a movie from his trailer from Planet Terror trailer he made from Thanksgiving. He's making a full feature on it, so it's exciting.
It would be cool if Rob Zombie did his too.
Be fucking weird. Werewolf woman from the SS or of the SS.
It's Rob Zombie. He's like, you know, Rob Zombie.
I know Rob. In the burning home.
Let's see. Evil Dead Rise in April, said West Tex. Yeah, I did a video about that. I'm excited. I'm excited for that. When the trailer came out, I wasn't as excited, I'll say, but I'm still hopeful that it's good. I'm really excited for Renfield, though. It comes out around that same time, I want to say.
Very loco.
But yeah, Evil Dead Rise. Excited for that. What he had to do? Hit 4 threes.
Mm-hmm.
See, I wanted to take under on that.
He's done it every time, every game. I should have bet Steph Curry. I just did that.
You see, something told me that Steph. I don't even know who Steph Curry is.
Yeah. They follow me.
You don't follow me either. Great.
Fox.
You know, you can actually go and do tours of the original Camp Crystal Lake.
I don't know. It's like
it's in New Jersey.
Water from Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah,
like a little Earl Meyer flask. It's not Earl Meyer flask.
8 subs away from 1,000, bruh. Awesome. Yes, bruh. I'm really.
Bruh.
Come on, bruh. Yeah, I appreciate that though, man.
I know it's crazy.
You were here like when we had maybe a couple hundred.
Before facial hair came from me.
But yeah, dude, I appreciate your support, man. And Michael said, bruh.
So crazy. That's like a popular, like, bruh.
It's so dumb. I love it though.
Bruh can be used in like so many like terms. Like if you're mad at somebody, bruh, or like bruh.
I wonder if they made that an official word yet. I told a few people to sub so you can hit it already. Appreciate that, Michael. How about them Louisville Cardinals? Let me know what y'all think.
How about them Kentucky Wildcats?
No, I'll let you know. Dude, Mitch Barnhart came on KSR today. Did you see what happened? Like that he told Cal that he refused to let Cal build a new practice facility
I saw that, yeah.
There's a whole bunch of other stuff too. Then follow me on the Wildcat podcast, and then I'm joking. Yeah, hey, football is gonna look good for y'all next year, though. Maybe basketball. We'll see how that goes. Louisville gonna have a few rough years.
I don't know. Next year, if we get the recruits who we're supposed to get next year, or people that we're interested in, we'll be pretty decent. It's gonna take some time. The Kenny Payne project. I don't know if I'm on that, but yeah, Flyville 23. Excited about that. Number 1 linebacker in the nation. 5-star. The highest recruit Louisville's ever had.
KP struggling. Hey, but dude, it's not all on Kenny Payne though. You gotta tell JJ Trainer to step up. LS can't be dropping 20 every game for y'all to win.
Freaking lost Clemson. And you were like, oh, y'all are killing them.
When I checked the score, it was like,
It was 16-9. I hate when you do that shit.
do what?
You're like, oh, Louisville's up by a lot. It's like the first quarter. It's been 4 minutes. It's like 4-0.
Y'all were up by 17 at
It
Clemson.
was 16-9. We're by 7.
Yeah.
Where the other 10 points came from.
I thought it was 27 to like 8. I have a couple cool collectibles from Friday the 13th. One is actually a picture of the lake, New Jersey, I think. But the cool thing is that it's framed with the actual wood from the cabins.
That's sick.
Dude,
That's sick.
where did you get that at? Because that's... I kind of want to do that now.
That's
Wouldn't that be cool?
yeah, it's pretty sick. It's like, oh, it's just a picture of the lake. No,
You thought.
this is the cabin.
You know what would make that even better,
Oh.
though? If the picture was signed by Betsy Palmer. Oh, no. She's dead.
It's a cool offspring kill. Like, you don't even...
Part 3 is my favorite one. Yeah, mine too. The first Jason as we know him. Got the mask, cool kills. Excuse me.
As much as good kills as there is in Friday the 13th franchise, there's a lot of like crappy, like just filler kills too.
And a signed poster from the kid that played Jason from Part Front. A coworker of mine got it. Oh, okay. Both this past year. Ari Lehman, first Jason. He has an awesome band. Go check it out. It's called First Jason, and we've met him.
He's a super cool guy. We met. I don't even. It was one of the first conventions we went to. And we were just like so like our eyes were wide open. It's like a whole new world to us.
Right.
And we were like nerding out. We are like, oh, we wanted to do everything we could. And so we were going to everybody, and he didn't have a booth, or he had a booth, but nobody was up there. And he was like promoting his music. Mm-hmm. So I think that at that time, Friday the 13th, the game wasn't out yet, and they were like,
no, it wasn't. Yeah, they were trying to promote that.
Yeah, they were trying to get people to
like be on board, donate for it.
Yeah,
because it was a Kickstarter.
What's it called? Kickstarter, yeah. And so I remember they didn't have anybody there, so they told us all about it. That was one of the cool things.
Yeah,
they told us all about it. We got like these free posters
and stickers and all
talked to the developers of the game and stuff, which was really sick. We were like, what?
I don't know,
14?
14, 15.
Yeah, we met him, dude. He's like, he's also in the barn. He's Dr.
Oh yeah, he's like the horror TV
Dr.
host.
Doom, not Dr. Doom, Dr. I don't know. He's in the barn though. It's like a little cameo, but he's in it.
He kind of looks like Kirk Hammett from like far away.
Yeah, a little bit.
But when you get up closer, oh, it's all
Wish Depths. What's up? But yeah,
welcome, man.
We met him, dude. He gave us a free CD.
And he signed it too.
He signed the CD.
I still got.
He would always say, I remember he just kept saying, "I'm the first Jason." He's like, all these Jasons that came after me, yeah, whatever. I was the first one. Like, yeah,
he was.
We were like, yeah, that's cool.
Well, you know, Kane Hodder.
We're like, that's super cool.
If like we're holding our Kane Hodder autographs.
Yeah. So,
You know, I I think George Romero was at that convention, and we didn't
I
even.
think he was dead by then.
No, because I remember I looked it up actually, and I was like,
We wouldn't have met him anyways. He probably had. I mean, George Romero, who is horror, so like he probably had a huge line. I was shoulder to shoulder with Robert Englund, not too long ago.
down in 2017.
Not too long ago, I was shoulder to shoulder with Robert Englund. Pretty cool.
When?
Whenever the last Scarefest we went to,
He walked by you or something?
so he was doing the photo op. We remember because it was right there next to like the convention area, like where to eat and whatnot. The photo ops were like right there, and so we were walking. I think we were trying to go find Piz and Jeremy, and so we were walking around this corner, and he comes at the photo booth, and like he stops for a second. I stopped for a second. I was like, "Holy shit!" So I said, I remember I said, "Hey Robert, I don't think he heard me, so I'm not think to say he's a dick or anything. I don't think he heard me. He's obviously a busy guy, but I was like, oh my god, it's Robert Englund. He's right next to me,
dude. I don't get
that's Freddy fucking Krueger.
Yeah, dude, I don't get how people haven't.
Jack Spin.
What's that?
Michael, you going to Lindsay Wilson? Let me know.
7 more. Let's go. We need 7 more subs, you guys, and we're at 1,000.
Everybody go make burner accounts right now.
Do it right now. Yeah, we met him a while ago. He's really cool. Dunwich, I'm glad you're back in here, bro. Dunwich, we're actually shooting some more of our short film tomorrow, which is cool. I'm very excited to get back into it. Michael said, I'm getting interest from Lindsay Wilson and Cumberland's right now, so I don't know, man. Wherever you go, I'm going to need a jersey. I'm going to need that Stram number 8 jersey or whatever, so I can wear on the streams. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Should be fun. Stram number 8. You know it. How do I donate? Who is this?
Matt Carter.
Matt Carter. Welcome to the stream, Matt Carter.
Give us money. I'm playing.
I will put my Venmo in the chat right now. Send me money. No, I'm joking.
Just watch the channel.
Yeah, dude, just watch the channel.
So, promote it.
Like,
I think that's what
we need people to watch the videos.
There's some people that have sent him stuff because he has like an Amazon list.
Mm-hmm.
And what he'll do if you buy the movie or whatever, or send them money for the movie, they'll watch and review it and shout you out and everything. So
yeah, that's my friend. Thank you, Michael. Welcome to the channel, Matt. His name was Jason. Yeah, it was. Oh, this is the flashback scene that never really completely made sense, because this would have had to taken place before part 2, but he's wearing the clothes from part 3. If you read about the behind the scenes of this movie, like apparently a bunch of people were on like serious drugs, and
it was the 80s. They're all probably coked out of their fucking mind.
Like they spent a lot of the budget on drugs,
alcohol, and drugs. Especially the director, I think too. Was it part 4 whose director was like a sleaze bag? I think it was part 4 or 5.
I think it's 5. It's 5.
Guys, I'm trying to figure out my next tattoo. I got my sleeve. Trying to get my sleeve going.
Get a Louisville card. Louisville card.
I want to get something like horror related, so I'm trying to figure out what.
Just get a small one.
Trying to figure out what I want to get.
In between.
Let me know some ideas. I'm thinking maybe something like on the back, because I have this whole space right here. I have a lot of area to work with, so let me know.
Look,
Jacob's getting Terminator. I think he got it today.
seriously? There it is. Thank you, Steven.
Yeah, that's right.
Look, yeah, here's the flashback right here, Hunter. Which also, if you guys don't know, Horrorgang, tap behind your ear.
Yes, or my bottom of my foot,
On your
my ass cheeks.
Yeah. Get you a Horrorgang tramp stamp. That'd be awesome.
I could, or shave my.
And send it in. Send in your Horrorgang tramp stamps, and we will show them live.
Shave my chest into the HG.
Don't do that. We joke a lot on the channel. If you don't know.
Where's he at?
I don't know.
Ask him.
You want him to come on?
Let's get him on.
I'll text him. Pumpkin head tattoo.
That'd be cool. I don't want to get a basic one.
The creature.
I told Jackson a while ago, I might still do it. Get a Frankenstein tattoo. That's like my favorite Universal monster and a horror icon character. So, we'll have it somewhere.
That would be
Don't
cool.
know where, but
I'm gonna get
he's not getting anything.
Vincent Price's signature.
His dick
tatted down
his,
my
arm.
tatted down
It'll
my
only take up a little bit, but
no. Again. You guys though, seriously, let's share the channel. Let's see how many we at. We're 7 subs away, you guys. If we don't hit it tonight, we'll hit it soon. But if you guys haven't already, make sure to leave a like on the stream. If you want to connect more with us, follow the Instagram in the description. Okay. In the description below has the Instagram and the Amazon wish list if you would like to send something that way. So
that is kind of sick. Tar mains on a tattoo.
Return of the Living Dead. He's one of the coolest looking zombies.
I mean, that's sick.
Does that say more brains?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Tarman zombie. I have a couple other accounts if you really want me to sub to. Dude, of course. Go ahead.
That's sick.
Yeah, that is sick.
What do y'all think about this?
Here it goes.
It's Tar Man.
Dumbwitch, go ahead, man. That really helps us out.
Abba,
nice to see you. Welcome to the live stream.
Another one of the OGs.
Yes. Horrorgang, Hand Peak, Women Place, Blue Smiling. So YouTube does not inform you. Okay. Yeah, there's been a problem with that. If you guys want to be informed about the live stream, please click the bell on my channel so you can get notified every single time upload, go live, post something. Click the bell on the channel. And brains. Thank you, Steven. Yes, the Tarman zombie. It's one of the coolest zombies ever. What's another really cool zombie?
I think the zombie from Zombie 2 is
with like
iconic.
Yeah,
The snake or the worms.
the worms.
I'm trying to think of another one. I feel like
the first zombie in Night of the Living Dead. I feel like in the
I don't
cemetery.
But it's not like known. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the Tarman, the one from Dawn of the Dead. I can't think what they call it. The where his head's like.
Oh, more brain. Everybody send pictures of your brain right now.
Send pictures of your actual brain.
There we go. Let's see. Where are we at now? Where are we at?
Bones and all, you know. This guy.
Oh, that's one of the main characters turned zombies.
They has a certain name though.
You guys, we're at 996. Good job, you guys. We're 4 subs away from 1,000.
I mean, I think if you think about it, Jason's kind of a zombie. Flyboy zombie. They have the mask at Trick or Treat. Oh, there's the mask. The first time we ever see it.
Give me your brain. Hunter, give Steven your brains. I ran out.
I wasn't expecting you to ask that. I'm actually like the
guys, we're gonna have a special guest come on here.
I think
Horror Collections 13. Nice to see you, man. Excuse me. Happy Friday the 13th. Nice to see you. Night of the Living Dead, man. Talk about that.
Guys, the first image of Jason's hockey mask right here.
Oh, this is one of the best kills. I love this kill.
Kind of just like effortlessly.
This shows like how awesome Jason is. And then, but he just walks away like. She got the whole fit red.
Bro, she looks like a girl I went to high school with.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like just because the fit
chest.
or the...
No, not the fit.
Just
no. That was the 80s. Ain't nobody wear that now.
I was about to say. Let's see. I'm about to get the Friday 13th final chapter steelbook. Yeah, that looks really cool.
Yeah. That's 4K, ain't it?
I think it's just Blu-ray.
Oh.
But they do it. The first one's on 4K. Return of the Living Dead. Sorry. No, you're good. Let's see. Would you want to spend a night at Camp Crystal Lake? I would.
Why not? You know, it's a cool experience.
Nothing bad could happen.
Yeah. I feel like I could outlast Jason.
I'm the 14th like. I killed the 13th. Sorry. No, that's awesome. I'm glad that you could be the 14th, man.
Well, the 14th from Horror Collections 13. So yeah, it's it evens out. It evens out.
There you go. Horror Collection 13. Very nice, of course. So supportive and positive over here. That's what we like.
1,000 followers, guys. We're not getting off stream till we get 1,000 followers. He gets 1,000 followers.
Yeah, you guys, we're 1K soon, man. Guys, if you could share the channel or 1K soon, man. Appreciate it. Let me start that comment, Horror Collections.
I just look a bit like I just imagine. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
I wouldn't go there. No, I'm not gonna tell you why, but I wouldn't go there.
Hey, a lot of people died there. I just want to let you know that. Okay? There's a serial killer
Right.
who's still there, so just keep that in mind.
They never found any
They
boy.
never found anybody though, so
But
you gotta take that with a grain of salt. So
right.
have a good time.
But you guys, go on Instagram, shout out the channel or something. We're just a handful of people away from getting
This hurts my
1,000.
nerves right here. Full pants.
Oh, dude, yeah. Here you go. First time in the mask, right
so
here.
nonchalantly.
First time in the mask.
He obviously wasn't wearing that. Like, I feel like it's noticeably different that it's not Shelly, you know? Yeah, there you go. There you go, Smarty.
That's such a great kill. That really is.
I wonder that they did that.
Look, watch him walk away.
Who next? But yeah, I feel like I could outlast Jason sometimes, you know? I wouldn't be as dumb as these guys.
Who's the worst Jason?
Sorry, just a question outside of the Friday 13th. Are you just going to try? Of course. Now,
Oh, dude. 996. I know, bro, we are so close. Everybody share to where you can share.
of course we're going to try it out. I wasn't a big fan of the Evil Dead game. I think it had just like
It kind of let me down, dude.
I don't think a lot of people really enjoyed it. Like I think they thought it was gonna be like a Friday the 13th like hit game, like it was, but it just I think Texas Chainsaw's got a lot of potential.
It has a bunch of the actual characters,
Yeah.
like all the brothers, the Sawyer family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited
Here
about.
we go. Nice.
Yes, I'll be live streaming that probably on launch night. Maybe me and Hunter can do that. You can get in on launch night and play. There's also a Killer Clowns from Outer Space game coming out too,
which should be probably fun. It
I
won't be
bet
one of those
that will
games
be
like you sit
the
there
most
and,
fun.
Yeah, it won't be one of
Because
those
it won't
games
be
you
as
sit
serious,
there and,
you know.
This also irks my nerves. Like water's probably getting all over the floor.
Good
Bro just does a handstand. That definitely was not written in the script. They were probably like, "What special talents do you have?"
For his interview,
right, for his audition, he was like,
"Oh, look at this cool shirt.
"Oh, that's sick. Who's the?"
That's supposed to be Pamela, but that's like the old Batman.
Yeah,
That's Batman and Robin.
that's cool.
January
Threads.
January 13th.
That's
Slash Man.
That's sick.
That is really cool.
Keep sure. Definitely. Like they were at his audition. He was like, what can you
do?
Something you cool you can do." He's like, "Well, I can do a handstand." And what? They're like, "You're hired." They're like, "I've never acted before. Doesn't matter."
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. That's the thing about these movies. Like, that's what sucks about these females back then. I guarantee they were treated like shit. They were probably like, you know, nice. So done into account. They were probably like, "All right, show us your boobs," and they're like, again, like, "We have no acting experience." They're like, "Doesn't matter. Sex sells, baby." But now I'm glad we're in a generation where females are taken very seriously, and are some of my favorite actresses and get the credit they deserve. And are hired more for their talent than physically, their bodies and stuff. So
I'm right there with you, man. Guys, we're 2 subs away. 2 subscribers away, you guys.
1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Okay. I was the number 13 likes on Friday the 13th. Congrats, Abba. You did it. You won the contest. There wasn't any contest, but you guys, if we hit, what's that? If we hit over 1,000 subs tonight, I will give away something on this stream. How's that sound?
You got something to go? You do have
I
something
do
to go on
it.
the stream. Speaking of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, go get it. Go get it.
Okay.
I'll entertain
Well,
you.
here, hold on. Let me mute the mic real quick. All right, you guys. I will be right back. Hunter, you can commentate if you want.
Okay. I'm gonna take over Jackson's YouTube channel one day. When I kill him. So anybody have anything fun this weekend? I know celebrating the late great pioneer Martin Luther King Jr. this weekend. You know, we're all off Monday, so got a little 3-day weekend. Or some of you maybe, I don't know. Sneak peek of cherry pie would be great prize. Like I said, cherry pie will probably come. See, I finally uploaded a new video last night. Lost my double digit. You know what? Dunwich steps. You know, shit like that happens, man. Sometimes I think it's like YouTube gives you one, and it's like they post it's kind of like So I was on Tinder for a little bit, and Tinder's if you didn't know, it's a dating website. I'm sure you all know, but I'm sure like the first like they give you is always like automated. So it might be something like that. You get like a bot or something on YouTube, and then when you post your video, they're like, okay, there you go. Now you can deal with what you want. I really doubt the person saw and was just like, I talk a lot more than Jackson if you didn't know. So there he is. He's back. The man behind the mask. He's here.
All right, let's see. Where are we at? How epic to get 1,000 subs on Friday 13th. That'd be pretty awesome. A giveaway sounds great. Sneak peek of cherry pie would be a great prize. That would be. But
we're working on Vincent right now, so
Vincent is taking up all of our film time. Because I told her that.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, that sounds like it.
Degrading this.
Finally uploaded a new video last night and lost the sub. Lost my double digit. Guys, go sub to Dunwich Depths now.
Go sub to him. Well, I told them, I was like, it's probably like one of those like bots that YouTube like gives you.
Right.
Or whatever. And like once they post a video, it's like, okay, I think that's what that means. You're probably right.
Yes, Hunter is in control of everything. All right.
The Puppet Master, which we have not seen. We
Yeah.
were talking about that the other day about watching all of them.
Dude, what's the first Friday 13th movie you've ever seen?
Me?
Yeah. Mine was part 3.
The first one.
Seriously?
Yeah. I remember I went to FYE, which is like a little like entertainment. It's kind of like a what story would you compare it to? It's kind of like a I don't know. It's like one of those like video entertainment stores that sells like records and movies and memorabilia and stuff like that. So I remember this is when I got DVDs at the time. I really started getting into collecting movies, and so they had like deals, right? And it was like buy 2 get 1 free, and so I was going crazy. I remember it was like Christmas or it was my birthday, and I got a shit ton of money, and so I was just going. I got like I remember I had The Shining, but one thing I remember getting was the there's 2 DVDs. It was a 4 movie set and another 4 movie set. It was the first 4 Fridays and the second 4 Fridays. And I sat there with my brother and we watched the first 2. And I remember watching it. I didn't know. I think I knew about Pamela.
You were just expecting Jason?
No, I knew about Pamela. And
I mean, yeah, literally.
This is the worst. No, she's terrible. She's her little like
That's
her
definitely
little,
one of the worst acting jobs.
But yeah, no. So I watched.
Love this shot though.
Yeah, no. I watched the first one. I knew about Pamela, but my brother didn't. He was like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "It sucked." I remember his reaction. He's like, "Why wasn't Jason in it?" And I was like, I don't know." I was like, "I liked it," and so then I watched. He's like, "I'm going upstairs or whatever," and so I was like, "All right," and so I sat there and watched part 2. So I like that one. So, and then I watched part 3 over his house. I think I might have watched them all in order. No, I didn't, because I watched like the first 3. I think the third one was with you, and then I watched
you
the
just watched.
AMC Sphere Fest played a
Yes.
couple.
Yeah, they always do.
I think it was
They always usually play the Kane Hodder ones.
Yeah, Jason. No, it was Jason X.
Because
I remember they showed.
you just watched Goes to Hell this past October.
Yeah, for the first time. It's the last one I needed to watch. I'm glad to say
Part 7. Part 7 pretty much is.
It's like fun. So
it's great. It's really good. Part 7. It's actually one of Eli's favorites.
I'm not talking about part 7, guys. I just want to make that clear.
Wait,
talking about Jason Goes to Hell is terrible.
Oh no,
not part 7.
No,
I'm a big fan of part 7. He's the man behind the mask.
However, the time has not come yet. I know. Make sure you guys are subbed and sharing. Guys, we're gonna hit it this stream. We have to. Happy Jason Day.
Guys, who wants me and Jackson to make a YouTube house?
The Horror House?
The House of Horrors. And do vlogs. Let us know in the chats.
See, look at that.
We combine our movie collections. We get our own home theater. We could stream movies and we can watch them together.
We can charge you guys to come in.
Mm-hmm.
No, for free. Jason
for free.
X has to be.
Yeah, we talked about that a little earlier. It's like the most like it's the one kill like people think about when they talk about Jason. This is the bio freeze or whatever it was.
Part 7 has my favorite Jason out. Yeah, mine too. That's like the cool. He's got the chain around his neck too, because he was tied up at the. Love that.
I like part 7. Yeah, it does look a little like
Thanks,
badass,
Abba.
but part 6 is like cool.
And part 3 is just classic.
Yeah,
So, I do like Freddy versus Jason's look a lot too, and the remake. The remake is actually pretty good.
Yeah, definitely not the worst.
I'd say the worst out of the remakes from like
I just think about the actress, the one that plays the stoner, woman stoner, and she's like screaming. Jason's like following her, and she's just like walking down the stairs.
Yeah,
she's like,
I know. Right. What was I saying? I said it. Oh yeah, I think Nightmare on Elm Street remake is definitely the worst out of the slasher remakes. And I haven't said which specific Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake because it's been remade probably 3-4 times now. I'm not even joking. That's the sad part. However, the one with Matthew McConaughey from like 2003 is actually pretty good.
He's in a new generation. He's in the 4th Texas Chainsaw 4.
Just sub to Midnight Ghouls number 6. Look, nice. You guys, this is the community that we build over here. We all support one another. But I'm telling y'all, I got a couple things to give away right now if we hit 1,000 subs. How did he get him in the tree to do that?
Yeah, I know you're watching this video. Look now.
How did you see that?
I'm part of the Universal Monsters group.
It says join.
I don't know how I saw that. I guess because you posted it.
Let's remake Texas Chainsaw Massacre one more time.
Do y'all think the guy who did Pumpkin Pie should do it? Get the rights to it.
Why not? There be love behind it. People know what they're actually doing.
Take it back to the independence, the raw filmmaking of it.
Right, give it zero budget again. Ooh.
We are nearing the end of the film, guys. It's at the point where, it's like in every part Jason movie. Where the last little bit's the fight. So we're in the fight sequence. Usually takes about 10, 15 minutes for the whole thing to go through.
Classic. It's a
freaking nerd
bookshelf.
Yeah, no. That's what I need from movies.
Let's get back to the comments.
We should watch this after.
Never Hike Alone trailer preview. Okay.
We can watch it with them.
I don't know.
It's on YouTube.
Right, but it would be copyright if we watch somebody else's content that's not public domain. I don't know. They probably have some sort of copyright on that, so people can't just you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The remake's going to be a good one. Did it for The Force Awakens.
Let's see. That really means a lot to me, Abba. Thank you. Of course.
We can watch it there.
Please support one another. Exactly, Jackson. Please keep pressing that like button. Show some love. Yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Sure hope no one tries to hang Jason. That's one of the...
I thought that said Jackson.
Oh, no.
That's why I had that face. I was like, hope not. No.
You know what he's talking about, though, right?
Yes, I know what he's talking about.
Okay. See, my history with Friday the 13th and Jason, when I was really young, you guys, and I just discovering movies and basically, that's done so well. The knife through the hand. First horror movie that I've ever seen was Dracula, Lugosi, and then I found out. I thought Jason was the coolest dude ever. I thought he looked so cool, but my parents never really let me watch a Friday 13th movie until I got a little bit older, right? Obvious reasons. And when I did, during Fear Fest one year, I was probably 11 or 12. My dad was rewatching part 3.
That's where me and you watched a lot of stuff. Fear Fest on AMC whenever they played it during the fall.
Yeah, dude.
Non-stop horror. I mean, how could you, and Walking Dead on Sundays.
Yeah.
I stopped watching Walking Dead. So.
Yeah, me too. That's how I watched just about the whole first season. It was on Fear Fest.
See, I don't know if I've ever said, I might have mentioned it before, but my first movie horror, first one I can remember really watching and being like,
I think I know this.
These are great. I had a double feature back to back with my uncle.
Was it
Nightmare on Elm Street?
Child's Play?
No. Child's Play was one of the first ones I watched. But I guess you could say Child's Play was the first one I watched. But the first one I watched, and I was like, okay, I can handle this. But Friday the 13th, or not Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, I watched with my uncle. The first one, and then Freddy's Revenge. Say back to back, same day. And I was just fell in love with the genre. And then I remember Jackson Monk's coming to his house and him showing me Creature from the Black Lagoon. I'll
You
never
remember-
I'll never forget it.
Me neither. That's one of my
I'll-
favorite favorite times of my life, like watching movies.
I'll never forget it because we watched 2 movies that night. It was Creature and then Wolfman. But our other buddy was here, or he came over a little later, and he
No, it was
fell
Invisible Man.
Was Invisible Man?
And this actually, we watched a bunch of movies.
I remember it was 2 Universal monsters.
and
back to back.
then we watched like I think Dream Warriors and this. But
I don't remember like that.
Trevin was asleep right here.
Everybody was here, and he was talking in his sleep, and I remember it because it actually freaked me out. I was like, "Yo, well, me and Jackson stayed up late,
We did.
and we just sat there and watched classic monster movies, and it was I remember it to this day."
You know, I wish we could go back and watch those for the first time again. You know, like the classic monsters.
Yeah, from that point on, I went and I think it was like Walmart or Target or something. They had the complete Universal collection.
The 4-packs.
Not the 4-packs.
I had the 2 4-packs.
It had the main like essential ones, like Invisible Man, Wolfman, Bride of Frankenstein, Dracula, Wolfman, Frankenstein, like all like there's like 8.
Mm-hmm.
The Mummy,
Right.
and I made my dad watch them. Some of my parents were split. I mean, it's probably a little too much. Who really cares? My parents split, and so me and my dad, we were with my grandparents, and we shared a room because just the situation we were in, and there's a few things we would watch. It really depended. Usually, it was what he wanted to watch, obviously, but sometimes he would let me pick, and so one was Big Bang Theory. Big Bang Theory was on quite a bit, which I love Big Bang Theory. I was okay with. 2, Star Trek, The Next Generation, one with Patrick Stewart. Not the original, the Leonard Nimoy, or William Shatner, not like the newer ones, but
George Takei.
the Patrick Stewart, like Picard era. And then we would watch Universal monster movies and fall asleep to them together. So, it's memories I have with it.
Like I said, I can remember we were probably fresh about a couple years into our current house, and I remember Dad showing me Dracula for the first time, and just me and him, we watched it, and I never forgot that. Never. First time he showed me Creepshow, I was actually kind of scared. Hold on, let me get to your comment real quick. I started Friday 13th because I had a buddy named Jason when I was 12. He would always wear a Jason Voorhees mask necklace, so I asked him what it was from, and he told me about it. How fitting is that?
Oh, I thought that we watched Creepshow the first time together. I remember because I think I got home.
Maybe
from
I
school.
showed it to you.
I remember I got home from school, and I came over, and I think we both fell asleep watching it. Not because it was bad, but I think we both came from school or something, and we were just tired, tired as shit. So I remember you were laying down in your bed, and I was at the end of the bed, so he was like laid out like straight, like vertically, and I was horizontally at the end. But he was like curled up, so it wasn't really like we were like close on each other or nothing. But I remember it was kind of like I had the pillow and I was just going like this on the end of the bed watching.
Oh,
it. And I remember I was
kind of remember that.
I remember I didn't have a blanket or nothing. I was knocked. Yeah. I think I got knocked out right around the Stephen King
the farm
part, yeah. But then I obviously rewatched it again, loved it, and watched it since. So that's the first time I remember watching that movie was with Jackson. We fell asleep watching it, but we watched it. Die, Jason, die.
I need a shirt of that.
The chat's been a little dead.
Let's see. What else, guys? What's another good?
Hopefully, no one tries to hang Jason.
That part is happening, Dunwich. What's another good like horror movie memory that you have?
I remember
With me.
when I
I'll never forget.
what we used to do, and we kind of do it. Well, every October, we at 31 days we would pick a horror movie and watch one. Were we consistent on it? Sometimes, but sometimes we would watch multiple in a day, so it kind of made up for it. But I remember my favorite. In this case, it's close to the point. My favorite theater experience of all time is seeing Get Out, and so we were picking movies to watch for that October, and I was like, I put Get Out on there. It's before Us came out. Obviously, Nope came out, so in Jackson never seen Get Out, and I was like, dude, this is like,
I wanted to though.
this is like, he's the future. Jordan Peele is like the next horror director. Like
He is.
George Romero, John Carpenter, Wes Craven, Toby Hooper, like Jordan Peele, Ari Aster's in that conversation. Like there's so many people, or not so many people, few people, but I remember I showed you and Brady. We all came over here and watched it, and I just remember watching because whenever you see a movie, right, and your friend doesn't, when you watch it with them to show them,
Like seeing the.
you're not watching. You're
Yeah,
watching the movie, but
you're
you're
watching
watching
them.
their reaction to it
Exactly.
to see if they had the same reaction you did.
Right.
And I remember just watching him the whole time, and he was just so into it. And I remember that.
That's my bust. He's in the horror room right now. He should have just.
I remember.
He should have just left.
Oh man, was it the remake of My Bloody Valentine or the original? We watched together. We watched both together.
Well, we just watched the original like last year or something.
Yeah.
So
it might have been the first one. There was a midget.
Oh yeah, that's
It was
the remake.
It was a little black woman, and she was.
I thought it was
No, it was a black woman. Let's see it. Let us know. Let us know.
Oh yes. That was forever ago though.
That's the one with like all kinds of.
Yes, yeah.
I remember watching.
That was good though. They all looked really
that.
cool. We probably watched those together.
Maybe.
But yes, I do know exactly what you're talking about, Abba.
Trying to see. I'm going to IMDb see, but
Okay, you guys, I'm gonna invite somebody else to the stream. So give me just a second.
I remember watching White Zombie for the first time with y'all during the live stream, and it cut off. Remember that?
Yeah, we were so mad that it cut off on you guys, but we just kind of sat there and finished it up. Not even gonna lie. I think you've said that in the stream before too.
Yeah, we finished it. Spurs Warriors game.
Yeah, they didn't get finished setting the stages up. Dude, you don't have to do that, but you know, I appreciate that. We're gonna get it.
$9.99. You know that is upside down.
Horror. 999 subs. Guys, we're gonna do a giveaway. I promise. But if y'all don't want me to, I don't have to. That's okay. If y'all don't want me to do a giveaway,
we'll
that's
just keep it for ourselves. I remember watching The Birds too.
Well, yeah.
And how like we were sitting there and it wasn't. We were just like, this is not that bad. Like it's goofy,
but it was kind of bad.
Yeah.
How could you?
Casper scary.
The Friendly Ghost.
Now I think about it, one of the first horror movies. I don't want to call it horror, but Casper reminded me of it. I remember watching The Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy. I remember watching that. And Monster House.
Dude, Monster House was
two.
actually scary
Yeah.
though.
I remember watching those two, and I was like, so. And then People Under the Stairs.
Yeah,
too.
I know you watched that at a young age too. Which I watched. I borrowed that from you.
Yeah.
I think this past or
Like last year, maybe.
last year, because I'd never seen it.
It's a really fun Wes Craven.
It is fun. Zombie Pamela. Nice.
I remember watching Midnight. Midnight was one of the funnest movies we watched together, for sure.
See, I'm telling you, watching those kind of movies
Midnight.
are the most fun experiences. We
Midnight.
watch? No. Dang, I wish we could have watched Plan 9 from Outer Space together.
No, yeah, I watched that. I borrowed that from you. I think I borrowed that and King Kong 1933 from you. So,
oh, look at this, you guys! We have a special guest coming on right here. He's, also another YouTuber known in the horror community. I'm sure if you're watching me, you know this guy. We have James McKenna from Wanna Play.
what's up, man?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, we
The
can.
writer, editor, director of Crow's Nest
Oh, yeah.
right now.
The GOAT, man.
The GOAT.
We literally just finished Friday Part 3.
Oh, yeah, I was going to ask if you were still watching that.
Yeah, like
It's a quick one. It's only like 90 minutes, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
All right.
Am I gonna be on here live when you hit 1,000 subscribers?
Dude,
What's like it?
Yeah, you might be. What is it?
999.
We're one sub away.
Yeah.
So you might be, man.
Yeah.
James's YouTube channel. Well, here, James, you do
Plug
that.
it. Plug
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Plug your channel.
I'll change my name, too. I don't know, actually. How do I do that? I don't know how to do that. But, yeah, it's called Wanna Play. This isn't my usual background. I usually got all horror stuff.
I know. You look. I don't know where you are. It's different.
Yeah, all my brother. So my like room and stuff. That's all downstairs, and my brothers and all of his friends are downstairs right now doing like a sleepover. So I'm upstairs on the porch. It's freezing cold out here, but
Oh, I bet.
we'll manage.
You're in Massachusetts, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're in Kentucky, dude. It snowed today, so
yeah.
it's
It's snow today for me too.
the East Coast, man. It's just
Yeah,
something else.
Dude, James, he does a ton of cool videos, tons of rankings of like all kinds of horror, like how we do over here. Classic monsters, slashers.
Yep.
Whoops.
we've done a few videos together. We did the best 50s horror movies, and we did the Tournament of Terror stream. That was a lot of fun.
We did a live stream together too.
Yeah,
a little bit ago.
James has been on the channel. How many times? Is it one or?
I think twice.
I can't remember. I think once or twice.
You've done a few things with him.
Yeah.
I've only done it once with me. You've done a whole bunch of stuff.
Now James is on here again. Frequent collaborator.
It's he's a good guy, good friend. So
I got a page pulled up. I'm literally just refreshing it, waiting for it to say 1,000.
I appreciate that, bro. Dunwich Steps just said I subbed to him. So
thank you.
Yeah.
Video coming out Sunday, hopefully. It's either going to be the best moment from every Saw movie or the top 10 worst horror movies I have ever seen. Probably that one because it's more fun.
You should do something like that.
Oh, dude.
Not to steal your idea or anything, but he's like seen a lot of like those.
Yeah. Sharks of the Corn is on the list.
James' favorite movie is Jeepers Creepers.
Oh yeah, I love it. Spoiler, that's probably gonna be number one.
Dude, there's no way Sharks of the Corn is not number one.
Sharks in the Corner is on the list. It definitely is there.
Right. Just sub to want to play West Tex Horror. There you go.
Nice. Thank you.
Can I try to guess another movie on the top 10 list?
Wait, let me pull it up so I know. Oh,
Okay,
it's already.
You
All right, yeah,
actually
go for
have
it.
it already.
It's a pretty solid list of terrible movies. Like, I don't think any of these are controversial picks or anything.
Yeah. Let's
They're
hear
just,
it.
like known as shitty movies.
If you want, I could give it away right now.
I mean, sure, dude. I'd love to
Alright.
hear it.
So, my number 10, I went with the remake of When a Stranger Calls, because
I didn't know
literally,
they made that.
I know they remade. I love that. I like the first one.
oh, the first one was great, and then they made a sequel in the 90s that was, for whatever reason, even better. And then this one is like, so what happens is like she finds out that the stranger is in the house like 30 minutes in, but then she stays in the house for the next hour, and it's the most aggravating thing. Like you could leave at any point, but it's like aggravating. Number 9 is Killer Sofa. Tries to be so bad that it's good, but just ends up being terrible.
Okay.
Number 8 is a movie called The Devil's Gift. It's like, it's got that, have you ever seen like Monkey Shines with like the monkey with the symbols?
Well, we've been trying to watch it. We've been trying to get time to watch it for like the past like month.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. It's like that. It's like that monkey, and basically it's like whenever he hits his like hands together, somebody dies. And so it's like, it's got a cool premise. It's like he slowly goes up the hierarchy of the family. So he claps and a fly dies, then he claps, and then the fish dies,
okay.
then he claps and the dog dies. But then he never claps again. He like goes like this, and then for some reason decides against it.
It's very intense. There's like,
Yeah, it's like, this is stupid. Nobody dies. He just kills a fish and a dog and a fly, and then
I always feel like the title of like those movies, like the names are just like the devil's gifts.
yeah,
It's
the
just
devil's, it's so bad.
It's like one of those like Amazon Prime
That's
movies that you like.
one of the worst horror movies from the 1930s. Let me pull this up. I reviewed it on a Craptober, and the name has never left my mind because it's just so dumb. The Monster Walks.
Oh my god.
Like, okay, I hope so. If it's a monster and if it's doing
Yeah.
something. And of course, it's, I don't know if you can. Oh, there it is. Of course, it's that era of horror where if it wasn't a serial killer or an actual like mad scientist monster, it's a gorilla.
Yeah, it's like Robo Monster and stuff.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So anyway, continue.
So my number 7, I had to put a Puppet Master on there. So I'm going with Puppet Master Axis Rising. It's so bad. It's like there's characters that like actors will switch. They'll switch actors in the middle of the movie. It's like, it's so bad. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, me and Jackson are debating on sitting down one weekend and watching all of them.
Oh god, I watched them all last year. It was
that pain. It's just like, oh,
the
how many
first 6 are decent. After that, it's all just bad.
That sounds great.
My number 6, I went with Halloween 5, Return of Michael Myers. It just doesn't make sense as a follow-up to 4.
I watched it for the first time 5 and 6 for the first time this year because Jackson said Halloween Ends was the worst one in the franchise, and I was like, "There's literally no way." And then we watched 5 after watching 5 and 6. I was like, "There's no way, no way." Like I thought 6 was pretty bad though. I think 6 might. I don't know. 6 probably is worse in my opinion. But yeah,
like at least Halloween Ends kept continuity. In Halloween 5, it's like, let's go to the Myers house, and it's like a like blue mansion. It's like that's not where Michael Myers lived.
Oh, it's goofy as hell.
All right.
My number 5, I put the Bye Bye Man on there, which I haven't seen in a while, so I'm gonna have to like look up what happens because I don't remember, but I just remember it being awful, and everybody hates it. So
It's just forgettable. It's just like
yeah.
it's like Slender Man whenever that came in. I don't
Oh
even
my
know.
god.
Oh,
don't remember.
I never saw that. I wanted to though, because
I saw Slender Man right when I was getting into horror, and I didn't like know like which ones were good or not. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'll watch Slender Man.
It's
And
just,
since I hadn't watched anything yet, I was like, wow, this is a really good movie. And now I'm like, no, it isn't. Why did I think that?
James, I completely 100% honest. God forgot to tell you, bro. Last night, Hunter and I watched one of your favorite horror movies of all
yeah.
time ever.
Oh, really?
Suspiria.
Oh my, yeah, that's top 3. It's
Yeah,
so good.
Dude,
It's
that was great.
It's unreal. It's so awesome.
yeah, it's free on Tubi, and so we have what we do. We have a list of like movies we hadn't seen,
Yeah.
and we spin a wheel. And we watched Follow the House of the Usher. I think it was
Which is
Thursday
great.
or Wednesday.
Oh, I gotta watch that one still. That's
Oh,
on my like watch
it's
list.
so good. It's so good. But I mean, it's right up there with like
It's
House of
it's a
Wax.
very serious price movie. Like it's
All right.
Very
yeah.
colorful. Yeah.
Mhm.
But then we spun the wheel, and it was like, what we get, and he was like Suspiria, and I was like, oh my god. And so we watched it. It's the most beautiful,
Yeah.
cinematically filmed horror film.
the colors,
Ever.
the atmosphere.
Yeah. I think it's got the best theme song.
The music.
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah, dude.
So good.
Yeah, I completely forgot to tell you that, but so I'm telling you now on stream. So,
Yeah.
but
It's
yeah,
a
we
really-
loved it.
It's an awesome movie.
Right. So what you're at number
4. I
I'm
believe.
at number 4 now, which is Creepshow 3. That came out in 2006 and had no involvement from George Romero or Stephen King. And it is so bad.
It's almost 2 hours long too.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I want to watch it though.
It's not like unwatchably. It's not like Sharks of the Corn bad. Like you can watch it and be like and like laugh at it, but it is still pretty bad.
Right.
Do you watch the Creepshow series on Shudder?
I don't, but I want to. I want to get into it.
I've watched, I think, a few episodes, and what I've seen so far is really
Yeah,
really
I've seen
cool.
a couple.
Because Greg Nicotero, I think he produced it
Mhm.
from K&B. It's really, I think you'd like it. It's really really interesting.
Yeah, I want to check it out. Hopefully, I will soon.
You guys, we just hit 1,000
Congrats,
subscribers.
No way. Let's go.
buddy. Congrats, buddy.
Congrats.
Dude, thank you all so much. I
You
don't
can
even
start
know.
getting paid now.
I know.
We pay.
We pay.
I don't even know what to say.
Oh, you went back down.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, you went back. You're losing subscribers.
Yeah. Remember when
Who was it?
Speed.
Speed. It was Speed, the YouTuber.
Speed.
But dude, thank you all so much. I love you guys. I have a free, or I have one giveaway. Or here, James, you finish your list first, and then
Yeah.
I'll do this giveaway.
All right. So the first thing that we're gonna do, the first movie that we're gonna discuss on this channel, after hitting 1,000, is number 3. Sharks of the Corn.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
It's so bad.
Hunter,
Sharks of the Court. Have you seen it?
yes, I watched.
What is it on?
Prom is
I
where
just
I
watched
watched
it on
it.
Of course,
YouTube.
it's on Prime.
But it's on
Of
it's on
course it's on
YouTube.
Prime.
It's
Yeah.
on YouTube. Because it's Sharks of the Corn. But
There are sharks in that here corn, and then it's like the overhead of the sharks like floating through the corn. It's like
yeah. Literally, so I watched it in October, and I was like, I posted it on the Horrorgang story, and I was like, oh my god. And then I sent it to James. I was like, dude. Because you said you were watching like a bunch of cheesy stuff and whatever.
Yeah, I
And
was mixing like cheesy stuff and like good stuff that I hadn't seen yet.
and I was like, dude, I challenge you to sit through this entire movie. Like it's that bad. And Hunter, I want to see. I'll watch it with you.
Oh
I
god,
think it's
you're gonna watch it again?
I don't want to put you through that. I'll watch
It's most likely free. We could probably do a watch along and have it on the screen.
we probably could.
I do that. I join
Dude.
just to make fun of it.
You know what we should do? We should start writing the script for Sharks of the Corn too.
Oh yeah,
You have to come,
You could probably make it too.
come out here to Kentucky one weekend, and we can
Yeah,
we'll go down to the Grayson.
Sharks of the Corn too.
Yeah, we'll go to Grayson County.
I think-
Lebanon.
You know,
Shoot the
crazy
corn.
thing is, I think it was actually filmed in Kentucky.
I think it was. I remember something about Kentucky.
It's kind of a cool poster, though. You
That's what I said before.
Isn't
kind
it
of is.
Stephen
That's
Kang instead of Stephen King?
yeah, it kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stephen Kang.
It's
Stephen Kang.
I thought you were talking. I thought you said Stephen King. I was like, Stephen King did this.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I mean, yeah, just look at those pictures.
Now-
it just looks like
I've only rated a movie. I've only gave a movie 1 star on IMDb my entire life, and this is it. Sharks
Yeah.
of the Corn.
let's see if I have any on my TV that I like more.
Let's see. I don't see any of the filming locations, but I'm pretty sure it takes place in Kentucky.
I think it does too.
Yeah. I mean, dude, holy
It's
Hey, I've given 2 ones. You finish your list, and I'll say my 2 ones.
all right. My number 2 is Hellraiser Revelations, the ninth one, the one where they recast Doug Bradley to a dude who looks like I don't know. It's just he looks like a plant vase. He looks like this,
He does.
and it's just, and he doesn't have any like voice modulation or anything. So it's like, "Hello, I am Pinhead." It's like, what?
It's like Darth Vader, James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
The guy who played Darth Vader voiced
Oh.
instead of James Earl
Like the
Jones.
box, you open it, we came. Get out of here, dude. The characters are terrible. The acting is terrible. It's so bad. And then my number 1, the worst movie of all time that I have ever seen, is indeed Jeepers Creepers Reborn.
It's funny. I watched like 2022 horror. Like there's like tier list, and there's like review or top whatever. Everybody, I think it's like it's consistent or consensus. It's Jeepers Creepers Reborn is like the worst
Yeah.
horror movie.
Do you
Not
guys-
just.
Do
But
you guys
like,
know the YouTuber Cody Leach?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he did I can't remember what video it was on, but he was talking about it, and he was like, this movie is so bad that I do not believe that it is unintentional. Like, his theory is that whoever made this hated, like, Jeepers Creepers and the director and stuff so bad that he just wanted to kill the franchise forever. So he
it's
made
not a bad
this,
theory.
which, I mean, it's... Because I don't understand how you can do this movie and look at it and say, yeah, that's a good entry into this, like, long-running franchise. Like, what? It's just...
Right. No, yeah.
Yeah.
I've only actually seen the second Jeepers Creepers on Fear Fest
Yeah.
1 year, a long time ago.
I saw the first 2.
The first 2 are good. 3 and
Yeah,
4
that's
just
all
don't
I
even
wanted
bother.
to see. That's all I wanted to see.
But like, I want to watch Reborn
Yeah,
just because of that.
I remember Helvington, dude. We were on the
Oh my
live,
god,
we
yeah.
were on the live stream, bro, and Helvington joined, and so hey, we were talking about like up and coming movies, and he's a big Jeepers Creepers fan.
Yeah.
And we sat there, me and Jackson at that time, we were like, we really didn't care about Jeepers Creepers. We were just like, whatever. But he was like, could not stop talking about Jeepers Creepers Reborn.
Yeah.
And how it's like, he's like, did you hear about the news about Jeepers Creepers Reborn? Like,
Yeah, I remember my whole like YouTube feed was like it would be like 5 videos like Jeepers Creepers Reborn news. Jeepers Creepers, is there a lawsuit? Jeepers Creepers, is there? I'm like, what?
It's like Brandon. I like scary with Halloween Ends.
Oh my god, yeah,
But his is Jeepers Creepers.
yeah.
Yeah. But my 2 1-stars on IMDb.
Oh shit.
One is Death Tunnel. Have you ever heard of Death Tunnel?
I don't think so. No.
So we live. Okay, I'm not gonna say where we live next to, but we live near Waverly Hills Sanatorium, right? And so we went to a show, a convention, and they have these bootleg DVDs or whatever.
Yeah.
And so we got, and this guy was like, Waverly Hills Sanatorium. We're like, yeah. He's like, they made a movie there. And we're like, oh, cool. And we got it one night, and God, it's like a game show, right?
It's
It's like a reality show
yeah.
inside the
It doesn't make sense.
It's fucking terrible. I don't know if it's streaming on anything.
Probably not. I have the DVD. I'll send it to you, bro. Like,
Well, here,
yeah,
send it to the next box swap over there.
that's the
Death
most
Tunnel.
so like early 2000s, like
Yeah.
2005. And my number 2, this movie's on Amazon Prime. Let me get back to it. Me and Jackson watched it for the first time this year. Or not this year, last year.
we're huge fans of the original, right?
So I'm assuming you've seen Dark Knight of the Scarecrow, right? If you haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it. No, but Jackson recommended it to me. And
Yeah, so it's a TV movie, made for TV movie, but it's like one of the best made for TV movies, like horror movies ever. So Jackson told me they came out with a second one, and so
but
we are big fans of the first one. So we were like, we gotta check this one out. And well, first off,
the poster.
is, you might have to send this to him like on Instagram.
Yeah, you show him, but
I don't know if you can see this very well because of the thing.
Yeah, I can't see it too. I mean, I can kind of make it out. It's not great.
Jackson's gonna send it to you.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
I'll tell you what. I was debating putting the remake of The Wicker Man on my list of worst, even though I've never seen it.
The Nick Cage one.
Yeah, because the original is like one of my all-time favorites, and it's so good. And so I don't know how you could like. It just feels the way that they did it and how they didn't try. It just feels like disrespectful to the original.
We were talking about it earlier about the 2 best. Or not 2 best, because we're on Letterboxd. Are you on Letterboxd?
No, I'm not. But
you should get on Letterboxd.
Yeah.
I did a top. So I had best movies from this, or best horror movies from the 70s, because I think hands down, without a doubt, 70s is the best decade of horror. Like without, like, I don't even think it's close. And so I had like 20, 25 movies that I put on there, and I limited it down to 10. And dude,
oh, he just saw it.
Like, it's terrible.
What is this?
But if look at that poster compared to the original one. It's the mask.
Yeah, I'll send you the original.
Dude,
one.
This looks like iPhoto. Like I could literally do a better job photoshopping this. Like, well, look at the girl.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. But that movie, dude, it's shot mostly in Kentucky, so like Oldham County area.
Yeah.
And, it's such a goofy fucking movie, dude. It's like me and Jackson saw it, and we were just like, we went out. I think we went out and made. We wrote something, and we were like, we can make something better than this. So we went out and made something. Dude, it's that bad. I think we recorded a whole, because we were thinking about one time doing a podcast, and it's kind of like this, but like more like just like our voices, whatever. And our first episode, we were just doing a practice episode, was on Dark Knight of the Scarecrow 2. And we were just shitting on it for an hour and a half. Dude, it was hilarious.
Yeah,
I might have a Blu-ray release for some reason.
Yeah, it's on Blu-ray.
Yeah. Don't you have it?
No, I don't. No, I don't have it. I would love to though. Like, how many people besides the people in the movie are gonna be like,
oh my god, another bad.
Let me buy the Blu-ray. Like $25 for Dark Knight of the Scarecrow 2.
Probably. You go to those damn conventions. They don't joke around. They'll be like, "Have you ever seen this?" Like, and they're like those people at the kiosks at the mall that like try to get you to do stuff.
Yeah,
that's what they're at the. I remember Hellvan. We went to a convention, and these guys, nobody went to this booth, and we were just walking there. Like, hey guys, you ever wanted to watch a horror movie about a killer van? And we were like, sure. And he was like, we have DVDs for Hell Van, and
Hell Van.
yeah, cool effects, blah, blah, blah. We spent over $25 or $25,000 on music with these independent rock bands. You'd like it. And so we were like, oh, cool. And then me and Jackson were
It's
like,
funny though, because we were like, oh yeah, we'll be back, and then we just did it.
Never came
But
back.
then the next convention, they were there
They were
again.
there, dude.
Jeez.
And me and Jackson were like, maybe they'll give us like a DVD for free and we'll watch it. No, I think they were selling it for like $20. And I was like, dude.
Hell
But
Van.
yeah, but we went to. Have you ever seen the Barn? You've heard of the Barn though, right?
The Barn?
Yeah, it's like one of those like independent horror movies like around the community. That
Yeah, I think I've heard of it.
Who's it? Jason Seaman, I think his name is.
Yeah,
It's a funny name. But he was at one of the shows, and he signed our copy of the Barn we got. And we talked to him about the whole movie and filming and everything. He was really cool. But
the second one's coming out soon too.
and it has Joe Bob
Yeah, Joe Bob is gonna
and
be in it.
Darcy.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, but the movie I was talking about, another bad one. It's called Night in the Woods.
which I do have this on
Oh
Blu-ray.
my god.
Dark Night in the Woods. That
No,
just sounds bad.
A Night in the Woods.
Oh, A Night in the Woods. Oh my, that sounds even worse.
I don't know. Oh man, it's
Yeah.
I've seen that to him
It's
too.
glitching out.
God. It's a found footage movie, obviously. It's just
It's such a.
I'd rather watch this is probably gonna come up. I mean this in the nicest way. I'd rather watch Crow's Nest than this movie.
Yeah.
Like it's that like and I remember I was with Jackson. I told him Crow's Nest. I was like, this is fun, man. Because you could tell like when someone actually likes,
what's being put on
what they're
screen.
doing and they're trying instead of just shit like that.
Yeah.
Dude.
Right, like that was completely made as a cash grab.
Or like
for,
or like Death Tunnel. It's just like
Yeah.
they're like, we got this cool like haunted place we could film in. And they're like, well, what can we make it about? Let's make it a game show. Whoever survives the longest in Waverly Hills gets $5,000. It's so stupid. And then obviously there's like a serial killer or a killer in there, but it's just it's so.
This is
You can shut
interesting
this.
poster.
Yeah,
I know it kind of hurts my eyes. Like if someone had like epilepsy, they're
From the makers of Bronson and Monsters. Oh, that's my favorite movie. That's a draw right there. You guys ever heard of Bronson and Monsters?
Or is it Bronson? Because there is a movie with Tom Hardy called Bronson about Charles Bronson, not the actor Charles Bronson, but
there's no way it's that.
it's not that. There's no way.
It just says at the top, from the makers of Bronson and Monsters.
Sounds about right. Another bad one I have on here. Jackson really likes it. Is Monsters Crash the Pajama Party?
Oh my god!
He ever told you about that?
Yeah, I've heard about it. This is another one I gotta watch.
God, I think it's on. He has the DVD or something. This poster, dude, is just like all over the place.
Jeez.
All over the place, but they're pretty freaking bad. I watched y'all's live stream y'all did on the top 2022 horror movies.
Oh god.
It wasn't. Look, I did tell Jackson. I was like, I don't know what was going on with the. It wasn't your fault or nothing. I mean, you had obviously shit happens with computers and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I don't really. I'm like whatever. So because we have problems on here all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. What did you? I'm trying to remember because I watched Bones and All the other night. You seen Bones and All yet?
No, I haven't.
So it was between that and Terrifier 2 the other night, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch Bones and All. I don't think I'm ready for Terrifier 2 right now.
Yeah.
So Bones and All is great. If you ever get a chance to watch it, it's really it's a little weird, but it's very unsettling and unnerving. I'm trying to think what it reminds me of. But do you know anything about what it's about at all? It's like a love story between cannibals.
I can't remember.
Some
I've
movies
heard of it.
Yeah, jacked up.
I could be wrong, but is that the one that was directed by David Cronenberg, or is that a different one?
That's I know what you're talking about. That's no. This one
Yeah.
was the same guy who made the Suspiria remake.
Oh,
Lucio, that Italian guy. He's a really good filmmaker. I can't think of his name. Lucio something. Um, but I don't. I brought it to Jackson. Did you watch Deadstream?
no, I haven't. I haven't seen
Oh
that movie.
man, that's a fun one. You'd love that, dude. It's on Shudder. Made because my uncle he told me about it. He was like, "You watch Deadstream?" I'm like, "No." So me and Jackson watched it one night, and dude, it's fun. It's like one of those goofy found. It's about like this guy who streams, and he streams at this like really haunted like house, and it's really goofy, and I think you'd like it. But what I was gonna say, I don't remember. I don't think people talk about it a lot. Did you watch Fresh?
Watch what? What is it?
Fresh.
Oh no.
So there could be some horror movies to watch. It's you have Hulu.
Yeah.
It's on Hulu. Okay, it's called Fresh. It has Sebastian Stan. I don't know if you're into like Marvel movies or not. He's the Winter Soldier is who it is. I can't think of other The main actress in it is very popular. She's gonna be like one of those up and coming actresses that really get a lot of good stuff. But I don't want to say nothing about it because it'll kind of spoil it. If you ever get a chance to watch that, I think it's one of my favorites from 2022 for sure. Did you ever check? Did you ever? I can't remember. I don't think you watched The Menu, right?
I didn't. I plan to. I was gonna before
HBO Max, dude. It's really good, really good. But yeah, 2022, man.
Yeah.
Was like. But dude, I'm sitting here earlier and I was texting Jackson all day about the 70s horror.
Yeah.
And God, I mean, it's just I've always thought that. And so and just the list I made, like just naming my top 10 I had on here, Jaws. I mean, that itself is just like that can beat any horror movie.
Yeah. I don't know if I could like even do like a top 10 video of the top 10 70s movies.
No, I had, like I said, I had 25 movies I had to cut down.
Like I can't leave anyone off. They're all so good.
So good and so different and so like, I don't know. It's like actual genuine filmmaking when people had storytelling and originality. But Jaw and Halloween, which is like the horror movie, you know.
Yeah, I can name so many from the top of my head.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which you can argue was like one of the first slashers. Yeah, like really transformed what modern day slashers are. Yeah, one of my favorite horror movies, Carrie.
Yeah, that's my second all time.
It is. Oh my god! I don't think Jackson's a big fan of Carrie, but I love Carrie. Well, I'm a big Brian De Palma fan. It's so good, and I watch it like it's every time I can. Yeah, and every time I watch it, it just gets better and better. Yeah, and I mean, Sissy Spacek in it is great. Yeah,
the prom scene is awesome.
Oh my gosh. It's just, and I got the 4K recently, man.
Oh yeah.
Which I gave Jackson we have 8 people in here. I gave Jackson the Blu-ray of that, and can't think of the other thing I gave him, but I was told him to give them to you. I can't think because I sent you over the Alfred Hitchcock, and I think The Shining.
Yeah,
I sent you over a few. And but yeah, I told him to give you the Carrie for sure because I've had that for a while and it looks great.
It's so good.
It's so great. I can't wait to watch it on 4K just because I feel like it's amazing. Okay, number 5. This is my number 5. This is how good this The Exorcist. Okay, The Exorcist at number 5 is just like I really don't even know if this is in order. It's just like ones that I have. 6 is Suspiria. Like no doubt, no chance.
The Exorcist, like if I actually did a top 10, the crazy thing is like I don't even know if The Exorcist would even make it.
Exactly. You don't know if people crack it.
Amazing, but it's like
I know a lot of like older people, like the generation before us, were like it's the scariest movie I've ever seen.
When I watch it now, it's just like
it's like, yeah, it's great. I
great.
respect it, you know.
Yeah, and I like the more it goes on, I think the better and creepier it gets. But like, so much of it is just like watching the priest just walk around doing his everyday life. It's like, I don't care. Get back to Reagan.
Yeah, no, I love Exorcist.
Yeah,
Yes, William
so
Friedkin's a genius when directing. Not even just in horror, just in general. Suspiria, Alien. I mean,
yeah,
Ridley Scott. I mean that's
yeah.
and then The Wicker Man. Of course.
Oh my God,
The
yeah.
cool thing is, I watched Wicker Man for the first time, this time last year, and I remember watching it, and I'm like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, it's got, I think, the best plot twist, best twist ending ever.
So much to process.
Yeah.
So much. And then Dawn of the Dead.
Yep.
Dawn of the Dead I had to put in there. And then I told this one I said earlier, it's not really horror, but it has horror elements, obviously. I would say it's horror. Kubrick's A Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
Like, I would say that, but then you have movies like Black Christmas, Don't Look Now.
Yeah. Amityville Horror,
Phantasm, Zombie 2.
Hills Have Zombie 2, that's a great one.
Hills Have Eyes, Last House on the Left.
Have you guys seen The Bay of Blood? That one's really good.
No, but they have the oh my God, they've had it at places. I've been meaning to get it.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing that, but I appreciate you guys so much. Let me go ahead and just get this out of the way for everybody in the chat. I have one small giveaway for Shudder. Hopefully this works. If you guys don't have Shudder, does anybody in here not have Shudder?
I do have Shudder, so
give you a second to answer.
Yeah, we'll give you a second to answer. If you guys don't have Shudder, what I'm about to do is give away a 30-day free trial for Shudder. Like I said, I hope this code still works. It should, though.
Yeah, Jackson's gonna hack your phone, so
yeah.
And he's gonna just play Robot Monster on your phone for a week straight.
I'm telling you,
for the Robot Monster on loop.
30-day
I'm telling you, I'm gonna remake that movie someday.
For the 30-day free trial. It's just Robot Monster.
You are a human. I must destroy you because I am a robot.
Oh, God,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
All right.
I don't know if y'all brought it up until again. I'm talking about the 2022 live stream y'all did. Did you ever check out Werewolf by Night? Because I know you're a big like Universal fan. So
yeah, I didn't check that one out. No.
Oh my God, I told Jackson to watch it. It's shot in black and white, right? And it's such like a love letter to classic horror movies, and it's just the score is great. The cinematography, you'd really enjoy it. It's like a modern day like I said, it's a love letter to Universal classic horror. So especially like the Wolfman, because it's about a werewolf. So
right. So yeah, it is pretty good. Like it's based off the Marvel comic book from the 60s,
somewhere around there,
60s, 70s. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not that long.
Yeah, it's only like 50 minutes. So
yeah.
Does nobody in here not have Shudder?
Oh, I just found a list that I just already have made of my top 25 favorite 70s horror movies. So,
yeah, dude,
I'm looking at the list now. Like, these are so good. Like,
yeah, there's probably someone not even thinking about right now, dude.
I have The Omen, Alice, Sweet Alice, House, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, The Bees. That one's nuts. In The Bees, the ending of it is they're doing like some like political speech, and the bees like crash into the political speech, and I think they do like a speech of their own. Because the premise of the movie is the bees want, so like the humans are like the number one main species, like the ruler of the earth, and the bees are like wait a minute, we want to be the rulers of the earth.
That's a
Yeah.
bad poster. It reminds
Yeah.
me of like the 50s. They prey on human flesh.
Yeah.
That's
What?
awesome.
It's on
That's
Tubi.
awesome.
It's on Tubi. I'll make sure I watch it.
Yeah. The bees are like, we want to be the rulers of the earth. So then they start teaming up against the humans, and then the ending is like, dang, we can't beat them. So now humans and bees have to coexist as the main species in the planet. It's so stupid, but it's so good.
It's like the episode of Family Guy where
Yeah.
dogs.
John Saxon is in it, I'm pretty sure.
John Saxon's in it? Dang.
Yeah.
What is he? What he's played like one of the same roles he always like a sheriff or something.
Yeah, he's like one of the main guys. He's like one of like the sheriffs or like a lieutenant or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He always plays the damn sheriff.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Another one from the 70s.
Dunwich Depps commented The Changeling.
The Changeling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you Deep Red?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Argento, dude.
Yeah. It's unreal.
70s, man.
I've seen so many of those Giallo films, and they're all really good.
I've seen now Suspiria, Deep Red, and Tenebrae.
Tenebrae is a good one.
That's it. I watched Tenebrae with Joe Bob.
I need to watch Tenebrae and Phenomena.
Yeah, Phenomena is one of my favorites.
Those are the two I want to. And then, like you said, Two Evil Eyes.
Yes, dude. I want to watch Two Evil Eyes so bad. Do you know what that is?
I think I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
It's George Romero and Dario Argento. They collabed and made this film together. Yeah, and it's they each do an Edgar Allan Poe story. So like
awesome.
Yeah, I know, right?
I gotta watch that now,
dude.
It's on Tubi.
We should try to do a watch along together.
Yeah. I watched one of them the other day. I can't remember which one though. Let me look it up.
Yep, Two Evil Eyes is on Tubi.
Horror Collections 13. This is my design. Thank you.
Designs in the chat.
Yeah, this is my design. Just came on. What's up, y'all? How's your Friday 13th going? It's going great, man. Yeah. Just hit 1,000 subs.
Yep.
Right when James came on. So
yeah. And the first thing we did is talk about Sharks of the Corn.
That's my list.
Oh yeah, it's Sharks of the Corn.
Yeah.
I need to watch these.
Midnight Ghouls said,
I gotta pull the chat.
Do you guys like 3 from Hell?
I haven't seen it. I've seen House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects, but I heard that one was like terrible, so I haven't watched it.
It's not terrible. It's the worst out of the Firefly trilogy, but it's still pretty good. It has some really cool kills, I think.
Yeah, I heard like Sid Haig could only be in it for like a couple minutes because like he was dying while they were making the movie. So
and so that's why Richard Blake has a bunch of parts in it.
Yeah,
which he's great in Barbarian. Even though he plays like the most like subtle role, like not even subtle, but
which one is he, who does he play in Barbarian?
He's the he owns the Airbnb, like Justin, where he's there.
Oh
yeah. You know how it, like switches to like it goes back in time like the 80s.
Yeah, he's the one with like the measuring tape going through the tunnel. Ooh,
that's Justin Long. Richard Brake is the old man. Yeah, he kidnaps all those girls and
he's the one who kidnaps them. And he's the one who Justin Long looks at and is like,
yeah,
what is wrong with you, man?
It's funny because Justin Long's just like a piece of shit, and he's looking at Richard Brake like, dude, you're fucked up.
Yeah, he's like, what? He's like, okay, I gotta go.
Yeah, no, Justin Long, and that's great.
Yeah. Justin Long is.
What's up, Michael Joe? Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. And thank you again, Horror Collections. And this is my design for the congrats on 1K. I appreciate that so much, you guys.
That's so awesome.
What if we could watch something right now? Something that's only like an hour long.
I'm down.
Let's see. Let me try to find something real quick.
Yeah.
Look up
like bad 50s movies or something.
Dude, there we go. That's how we got to celebrate hitting 1K.
Yeah,
Let me see.
that's what I do sometimes whenever I want to watch a good one. I look up obscure '70s movies and just pick whichever one comes up.
If you're going to YouTube.
Well, remember that's how they took the old streams down because they were on YouTube.
Spontaneous live commentary. Let's do it.
10 people in here, man. It's late too.
Classic, horror movie. First, let's see. There's usually like playlists that people.
Yeah.
There we go. Look, there's.
What do you want to? Are we watching like a cheesy '50s one? Or are we watching like an old silent one that's like really good? Or
I don't.
Let's see. They got a ton of this.
Ninja 13. It's only an hour 15.
Ooh, the Devil Bat with Lugosi.
I've never seen that one.
It's an hour and 8 minutes.
All right.
The Wasp Woman. Let's watch that.
Ooh, the Wasp Woman. Roger Corman. The Wasp.
Oh God.
Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Me neither. Okay, let's make a list.
A lot of Roger Corman movies.
This
on
is
here.
really good though. I will say, A Bucket of Blood by Roger Corman.
Oh yeah.
is really
That's a
good
good-
actually.
First American Yeti.
Okay, so can somebody in the chat make a list of 5 movies and then we'll pick from the 5. Let's do Boss Woman, The Devil Bat, Boss Woman, The Devil Bat.
I usually go for the one that has the coolest title.
The Werewolf versus Vampire Woman.
That sounds terrible.
It does.
It sounds so bad.
So I like documentaries.
Dolph Lundgren.
Let's see.
The Terror. Dude, I know that movie.
The Terror. Yeah. Wonder what the Back from the Dead from 1957. I've never heard of this, but it sounds pretty awesome. There's the Cosmic Monsters from 1958.
Oh my God, the Cosmic Monsters.
Then there's the Cosmic Man. Then there's the Old Dark House remake.
That's a. Oh my God, that's terrible.
Is there any like big ape or like big gorilla killers?
Oh, I bet. Well, I wonder what this is. It's called The Phantom from 1931, and it's.
Weren't you just watching this earlier?
Well, what I was gonna do is have something on in the background while we talk, but
I remember this on your screen when I walked over.
I was thinking about doing that. The Phantom from 1931 is an hour long.
The Wasp Woman.
The Wasp Woman. The Monster Walks. There it is. It's on there.
God.
Oh my God.
The Zombies of Morocco.
That's in the collection that I. City of the Dead with
What if we did Return to Blood Fart Lake or whatever that one was?
Oh, dude, that's got to be its own stream.
Yeah, that's got to be its own thing.
Let's see. That's Universal. Black Friday. 1958. How to Make a Monster.
Okay.
What are you feeling, James?
I'm looking some up right now.
Okay. The Phantom in the House from 1929.
The Head from 1959. That's an hour and a half.
The Earth Dies Screaming. Pretty.
Dang,
intense.
that's metal.
Ooh. What about The Island Monster with Boris Karloff?
The Island Monster? I mean, I don't get it. It's Karloff.
Yeah.
Man Bait.
Man,
Definitely a porno.
The Boogeyman Will Get You from 1942, also with Karloff.
Huh.
The
The man who changed his mind from 1930.
The man who changed his mind.
I'm gonna kill this guy.
Wait,
no,
wait.
no, no, I'm
I
not.
changed my mind.
How about The Fast and the Furious from 1955?
Fast and the Furious.
Okay.
They stole that bit.
That's a horror one.
Dementia 13.
Or The Beast from the Haunted Cave.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Spooky.
Three weirds.
Oh yeah, I just came across The Man Who Changed His Mind.
What if it's actually kind of good? Like, who knows?
Attack of the
Dangerous
Crab
Game.
Monsters.
Uh,
What the? Oh, I thought the movie is called The Soul of a Monster, but the title of the video is called The Soul of a Monster Spooky Movie Dave.
what?
That was the title for a second.
The Undying Monster.
What the? Look up. This might be the one. Look up The Killer Shrews.
I've heard of that before,
Just look at the thumbnail of it.
dude. That might be a Corman flick
It might be. Let me look.
because I've definitely heard of that before.
Directed by Ray Kellogg.
Oh,
The Killer Shrews. Look at it.
oh yes.
What the fuck is that?
That's awesome.
In color.
Oh, they have the.
Is it the sequel, Attack of the Killer Shrews? Or is it?
I don't know.
The Man Who Changed His Mind. That's so
Okay, so let's narrow it down to 3. I'd say The Man Who Changed His Mind is on there. The Killer,
I say The Killer Shrews has to be on there.
and you pick one.
The Wasp Woman.
The Wasp Woman. Okay.
The Wasp Woman.
Just from the poster alone, it's just a wasp with her head on it. It just reminded me of. It's so stupid. It reminds me of Vincent Price or in The Fly when.
Yeah.
It's,
Okay.
help me.
Okay. Dunwich Depths. Actually, he made the list for us. So shout out to you once again. The Wasp Woman, Devil Bat, Werewolf versus Vampire Woman, Back from the Dead from 1957, Cosmic Monsters, The Phantom, The Monster Walks, City of the Dead, which I saw that had Peter Cushing or Christopher Lee. How to Make a Monster, The Head.
I like the head. I think that's
Bride of the Gorilla from 1951.
Oh no.
I'm just reading out titles. This is unreal.
Shrews. That's scaring the shit out of me. That literally looks like a scary Muppet.
It looks like a
Like
you
Wes
know what it,
Anderson.
no, you know what it looks like?
What?
A killer shrew.
It does look like a killer shrew. if I
The
had
Ape Man, starring Bela Lugosi.
The what is it?
The Ape Man with Bela Lugosi
Oh,
as the ape.
I've actually seen that before.
Oh, have you?
Yes. I have a Lugosi DVD collection. That's,
Yeah.
and of course that's on there. So from our final 3, we have The Man Who Changed His Mind, Killer Shrews, and The Wasp Woman. What do you?
I think The Man Who Changed His Mind. I'm interested in.
Well,
it might ruin the story though, because he might
Yeah.
have this whole diabolical plan. Then he's like, you know what?
Yeah.
I changed my mind.
That could go one of two ways. It could be either really ridiculous, and funny, or it could just be really boring.
Yeah,
Just like that. Like
I'm getting the
just
vibe
jump
of
in.
it being really boring.
but
So
what if it just hasn't really been that discovered, and then we find it,
Yeah.
and we bring it back to people's attention,
Have
and
you ever- hey, I'm gonna give you a good recommendation. Okay,
okay,
The Man Who Changed His Mind. Okay,
Yeah.
listen, don't listen to the name. Okay,
you're gonna change
You're
your
gonna change
mind
your mind, exactly.
about watching it.
How
So-
about Terror Creatures from Beyond the Grave?
Oh, dude,
that's
that's
the one.
The Terror Creature. Oh, sounds petrifying.
Air
How will I
Creature.
sleep?
Yeah, or Beyond.
I'm gonna look that one up real quick. Okay.
The Killer Shrews is
All
cool.
right.
I-
Or we could do Marijuana, the Devil's Lettuce. What?
Okay, I will.
Terrible.
These are nuts.
Terror creatures.
Barbara Steele.
Oh, what's a terror creature?
I don't know. What is a terror creature?
The creature that causes terror, Goofy.
The curse of
Killers from space.
We didn't watch that.
what if I find Invasion of the Neptune Man on here?
That was probably the funniest crap total one I remember watching.
That was like the second or third episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
All downhill from there.
All right, yeah. James, you pick.
What are the options?
Killer Shrews, The Man Who Changed His Mind, The Wasp Woman, and was there anything else that was like really
The Head.
and the head?
The head. I want to look at the descriptions.
I don't know. I want to
Okay.
look it up.
We each look up something different.
I'm looking
I
up
feel
the
like
Yeah.
the Wasp Woman is the one that is most known.
Yeah.
That definitely has the most clout. So I'll look
It's
up.
only been rated by 4,000 people.
I'll look up the Killer Shrews.
But they're also.
Okay, I'll do The Man Who Changed His Mind.
But this poster, dude, it's just like.
That's a bad hack.
Look at this poster, James. That's like peak.
Oh my god.
That's
Oh,
artwork right there, man. A beautiful woman by day, a lusting queen wasp by night.
Oh.
There you
That
go.
actually sounds kind of interesting.
Oh, that sounds cool or interesting. Kind of sounds like The Fly a little bit. The head of a major cosmetics company experiments on herself with a youth formula made from royal jelly extracted from wasp, but the formula's side effects have deadly consequences.
Okay.
That literally sounds like The Fly. It like
Yeah.
a little bit.
Mine is the Killer Shrews. It's kind of long. Captain Thorne Sherman lands his ship on an isolated island to make a delivery, only to find out that the Mad Doctor is experimenting on shrews in an attempt to sink them, in an attempt to shrink them. The opposite happens, and the shrews become enormous and hungry for human flesh, leaving everyone on the island in peril, including the Doctor's pretty daughter.
It says 5,000 reviews or 5,000 ratings.
It's I'm telling you, these movies they're known,
That's
but
a cool poster too.
the killer or the Man Who Changed His Mind has been rated by 1,115 people. I'm telling you, it's just not known.
Yeah.
So
I just told you the whole like synopsis.
so
in this thing, he's
Doc-
like, but he
Doctor-
changes his mind at the end of the
Yeah.
thing.
Dr. Lawrence, a brilliant but unstoppable scientist experimenting with transferring minds, becomes vengeful when his patron deserves his support. What? What does that even?
Yeah, I don't
What
know.
if he doesn't even change his mind? It's just like he just doesn't do it.
Look, that says
No,
the man
no,
who
it
lived.
is. No, it. But Boris Karloff is in it. It
really?
has another name, also known as the Man Who Lived Again, but it's also known as the Man Who Changed His Mind. So I don't know. I think we should do the Man Who Changed His Mind another day, even though Karloff is in it.
I don't want to be that guy who picks my pick. It's between Wasp Woman and Killer Shrews.
Or wait, should we look up the head real quick?
Oh, the head.
Yeah, the head.
Let me look
I
up.
just want to see Killer Shrews because this. Like, apparently this is a giant killer shrew.
1959. I think it's what.
59.
That's
So
kind of
stupid.
cool poster. It's only been rated by 736 people.
Wow.
No one has seen this.
A scientist invents a serum that keeps a dog's
Of
head
course.
alive after its body dies. When the scientist dies of a heart attack, his crazed assistant cuts off his head and using the serum keeps the doctor's head. Okay, we got to watch this one. This seems like nuts.
The head.
He cuts his head off and puts it on the scientist's body.
No way.
That's what it says. and forced
What year is
to
it?
help him on the experiment to give him his hunchback nurse assistant a new body.
All right. So
I'll go with it.
are we doing the head? Are we doing this?
The head. God. The poster, you see the poster? It's kind of different.
Here, hold on.
Kind of like
The head.
pamphlet or like a little.
Yeah, they probably didn't have
The
enough
little
money to
tag.
do a poster.
So
the head.
long. It's an hour and a half of the head.
It's
But
an hour and a half.
that's what the YouTube thing is.
Oh yeah, it is.
At the head of all masterpieces of horror that you've ever
The
seen,
head.
you must place the head. The head, parentheses, careful, don't drop it.
Nuh-uh.
That's what it said on the poster.
Oh, it does.
Oh my god.
And then has the whole thing.
Yeah, this poster is. It doesn't even look like a poster.
Or there, I typed in the head, but also recommended the giant behemoth from 1959.
Oh.
Listen, meet the scientist with a completely detached point of view, and then permit us to introduce you to Irene, who wears his own face in the body of a murdered stripteaser, and then starts screaming your head off.
Ooh.
Don't drop it though.
Yeah, don't drop it.
All right, so what do you? Should we? Are we doing the head?
What are the chat saying anything? Do they want to watch?
Let's see what the
something
chat
specific?
says. It's come down between the wasp woman and the head, says Dunwich Depths.
I still wouldn't mind the killer shrews, but we'll see what.
No, I like the Killer Shrews too.
Dude, I like them all.
Yeah, me too. I'll watch anyone.
Killer Shrews and Wasp Woman. Wasp, I feel like they'll all be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Let's just do a 24-hour live stream.
No, we really should
Yeah,
do
just watch,
do a
just
live stream
binge
and watch
watch.
like 3 of them.
Just,
2 or
That's
3
what
of
I
them.
want to do so bad.
We watch like 2 or 3 of them. Just like
yeah.
back and just shit on them. But you know what? Sometimes some
But
of
they're
them might be
fun.
good though.
They're
you know?
fun.
Yeah.
You got to find
Like this little thing right here is just like, what the hell is that?
cool.
Yeah. That's why my pick would be the killer shrews, because I think that's the one that looks like the one that we'd have the most fun ripping on.
Okay. I mean, dude, I'll do killer shoes.
It don't matter. To me.
Yeah, it really don't matter.
Yeah.
I was cool with the Killer Shrews. Oh my god, these things look like freaking
Devil dogs. I don't even know.
what? 2016 they made a remake of it.
See, that's what I want to do with Robot Monster.
This looks like Alf. You remember Alf?
no.
The,
It kind of
the dog.
Yes.
Like a terrifying. Like what is up with these like tails though on this poster? This is
Okay, we have 1 vote for the head and 1 vote for killer shrews. So we're gonna have to.
okay.
do this
We'll
ourselves.
flip a coin.
Okay.
I vote for killer shrews personally. I think that's probably shorter too, but let's flip a coin.
Okay. Heads, Killer Shrews. Okay. Tails, the head or the head. Oh, let's do head. The head.
Yeah, heads is the head.
Okay. Yeah.
Tails is Killer Shrews. Okay. Hey Siri, flip a coin. It's heads. I'm not.
All right.
I'm not lying.
All right. So the head.
The head.
I did it twice.
I
And
got blanket ready. It's freezing out here. So.
let's go get a drink real quick. I'm gonna get a drink. I can just
Okay.
go for it.
Here, can you just give me a new one?
Sure.
All right. So do you have like I kind of want to stream it on the live stream, but I feel like it's just going to get taken down.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Is it copyright free?
Well, the thing is, the last couple where I tried to show on the screen I did White Zombie, The Terror, and another movie. They're all public domain, of course, and my stream got taken down all 3 times. So I don't know what the deal was.
I think we could attempt it, because I don't think either the head or killer shrews is as well known either.
Mm-hmm.
as like the terror and all that, and White Zombie.
Okay.
So
All
we
right.
could try. And then if it doesn't work, could we just like restart the stream?
I don't know if they will like take it down again. So like, do you have something like beside you that you could also watch it on?
Not right now, but I guess I could try and go get something.
Okay, because no, I'll try it on here, but if it doesn't work, then
Yeah, I could
you
get
know,
like another computer or something.
right. Okay, cool. Let me try to fire this up then.
A killer or
The head. Wait, so are we doing the head or Killer Shrews?
I don't know. I guess the head.
Okay.
Which one is least likely to get taken down?
The head.
The head.
Yeah, Killer Shrews is more known, I'd say.
Killer Shrews has 160,000 views.
And
The head has
Um,
631,000 views. And then there's one that only has 135 views.
Ugh.
Dang. This is tough. We gotta do a stream where it's just like binge watching these terrible movies.
Bro, I am so down. Let me look it up real quick and see if it is public domain.
Yeah. Just in case. I mean, I'd assume it is.
I mean, right.
But there's some on that, like, I know, like, Black Christmas, I don't think is public domain, but it's on YouTube for free. Someone just uploaded it.
Yeah. Fact check copyright notice. Thank you. I think we're gonna try to attempt to stream it on here.
Okay.
And if it doesn't work, I don't know what we're gonna do. Dude,
The head. This is gonna be unreal.
like nobody knows if it's public domain or not. Okay, this is from retrofilmvault.com. I don't know how credible they are, but it says that it's within the public domain movie library. So
I think we'll be all right.
All right.
We watched House on Haunted Hill before.
yeah, I know.
And
yeah, sure.
That one.
We watched Last Man on Earth,
Last
Phantom of
Man,
the
yeah.
Opera, and
I think White Zombie and the Terror are just like.
I think those are isn't White Zombie like Universal, or is it not?
I think it's RKO,
Oh yeah.
but for some reason it's in the domain. So
Yeah.
I'm like, all you see is like a quarter of my face. Then I'll like, disappear. I'll just go ahead and turn it off.
turn what off?
The background thing.
This.
Yeah.
The head.
Here's what I'll do. I'll see if it gets taken down. Hold on. The ads are gonna kill us. I think that's what also.
Oh yeah. That's actually a good point. I think there's a copy of The Head that I just saw was only had like 135 views that we could watch. Because I don't think that would have. Yeah,
What?
it's uploaded by Miscui MISCUI Classic
Okay.
Movies.
Yeah, I'm on that right now.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's a different language though. Is this movie even in English?
I don't know. What is this?
I gotta skip to a scene where they're like talking to see. What the?
Says Hunter hiding in the woods. LOL.
No, dude, it's like I had to take that back.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, it's in English, I guess.
yeah. Here, let me take.
Look at the big screen. It's just like
Should I blur it? No, this will be fun. And I'm tipsy from drinking, trying to stay focused now. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
That's correct, Hunter. Got the cloaking device
Yeah.
on. There you go. Why don't we try
leave, you can die.
public domain movies.com and we watch it from public domain, their website, which has. Hopefully, we shouldn't be
categories or whatever.
Science fiction and horror.
And if not, if that's not there, then try and see if the Killer Shrews is on there.
No, I bet Killer Shrews.
We did category, didn't we? No.
No, we didn't.
I don't think that.
Killers from Space. I love that title.
Like Killers from Space.
I didn't think the most dangerous game was.
Attack from Space.
Ooh.
Where's the Wasp Woman? Ooh, the Screaming Skull. I love that. I've actually seen that one.
The brain that wouldn't die.
Is there a screaming skull in it? My guess is there isn't.
No, there's a skull, and it's
is there
like a Halloween. Like they roll it. The door opens up on its own, and it rolls in the room.
Oh,
so somebody literally filmed that and like did a bowling ball throw with a skull through the door. I found Killer Shrews.
Okay.
Nice.
That's on here. There's 2 copies of the Killer Shrews.
Ooh.
Silent Night, Bloody Night.
The Killer Shrews, director's cut or theatrical cut.
Collector's edition. They have Horrors of Spider Island. I reviewed.
Oh
God. I wish there was a way to just search, but there's not.
Could you do like Control F?
Yeah, try that. I might do like a whole system thing though.
Yeah. I know that's not working.
Oh damn.
Yeah. They got the 8-man though. Your favorite.
What is that thing? Go
The
back.
8-man.
Let's see. Ega.
Ape from 1976.
Is that public domain?
Ape?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
Go back up. Go back up. Is that real?
What?
Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. Dude.
Santa Claus conquered the Is that Santa fighting Martians?
I'm not sure.
Knowing that's when is it released?
I think it was said 64.
Oh, So then it might, because I was gonna say if it's like 40s or 50s, then there's definitely no Santa Claus or Martians.
You know what? I'm not seeing the head on here.
Dang, the Killer Shrews is there.
Yeah,
Shrews and Wasp Woman are on
they're
there.
both on here. Man, I've passed up about 10 copies of White Zombie. So
Well, James, since we're on here, it's not a bad movie at all. It's 1920. I think it's.
I know, but I wonder what.
They have on here Dementia 13. I don't know if you've ever seen it or not. You might have.
I've never seen it. No.
It's Francis Ford Coppola's first movie. And Francis Ford Coppola, went on to do like The Godfathers and Apocalypse Now and whatnot. It's actually pretty good.
So, I guess Killer Shrews.
I guess so.
Sounds good.
A Killer Shrews. The Dunwich Depth says that he's seen Santa Conquers the Martians.
Who has?
The Dunwich Depths.
No way, dude. Have you really?
Shout out to you, man.
Riff Tracks. Yeah, Riff Tracks is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I just gotta find Killer Shrews again. Hold on. This will all be worth it if it's not taken down. Attack of the Giant Leeches. I passed up your favorite again. The Bride of the Gorilla.
The Bride of the Gorilla.
Killer Shrews. Here it is.
We need to make a Robot Monster too.
Bro, let's get together and let's write this script.
Yeah. It would probably cost like $100 to produce. Like legit. All you need is an ape suit and like a goldfish bowl to go over it.
Oh, you're set. Okay. All right. Screen.
Alaska, and then invading steadily southward. There were the giant killer group.
Oh. The Killer Shrews. Hollywood Pictures Corporation. Star-studded cast.
Jason's.
I'm looking for names that I recognize. None.
You don't know Harry Bluestone?
Ken Curtis. No idea. Ray Kellogg. Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
Hey, that's what he went on to do.
Yeah. It's like, oh dang, the Killer Shrews extended universe didn't work out. Let me make a cereal brand instead.
Sure, it's extended.
Almost smell it, can't you?
No, but I can feel it. The pressure's dropped so fast, it's almost made my ears pop.
Hurricane's got different ways of telling you it's there. Where is it?
Dead ahead.
What's that mean to us?
My boy.
Telling you right now, knowing how horror movies go and knowing what era this is made, the guy on the left is the first to die.
There's a cove on the lee side, though. We'll snuggle up close to the
Calling
boat
it.
and ride
Yeah,
What about the bottom?
unfortunately, is not looking
Remember,
good.
chart shows
Oh,
Yeah.
it's clay.
and they're standing on the edge of a boat. It looks like.
Yeah.
You know something? If this thing had an automatic pilot, I wouldn't have to put up with you.
Then you wouldn't have no battery.
Oh, he's already tried. He's gonna throw him off.
We should be there in a couple of hours. These mills of yours keep running.
Look, automatic pilots can't play Dixieland jazz on them engines like I can.
Already saying.
Yep. Yeah. He's totally dead.
Hey, Rook. Rook, come here. Take a look. There she is, dead
Let me
ahead.
see. Oh, land ho.
Man, that sure do look good.
See?
A man named Craigus owns this island, doesn't he?
That's the name on the crate, Dr. Milo Craigus.
We'll unload tomorrow. I want this craft sitting high in that water when that blow hits.
You gonna ride stern too with a lot of water under?
That's right. That sea won't make up in that cold. That wind will have her whipping around like a kite. Step forward and break out the heavy weather hook. Track the picture as we run.
Did he say we're gonna have a look around like a kite?
I think so. If you guys have not left a like on the stream, do so right now because we're watching the horror classic, The Killer Shrews.
Yep. Only the best of the best here. The Killer Shrews.
This is a good start. Already. Long drawn out shots of them walking up the plane.
Yep.
Oh, she'll ride like a duck. If she swings too far to starboard, we might have to take a check line to shore. Hey, Rook, take a slant up that trail. Now, that's a rather strange setup, wouldn't you say?
Look like somebody's getting rid of somebody, Captain?
Maybe.
It just looks like an island.
Have your supplies aboard.
That's good.
Hmm.
Nothing wrong with Captain Ferguson, I hope.
Well, I wouldn't know. I just
All right, now we're good to go.
Were you able to fill our order?
Just in time for this amazing.
Fill me in. Fill me in.
Missing last week's supply.
There's actually
has
a,
drawn us a little short.
yeah, the sequel.
Captain,
in
after you
2012.
have loaded, I have a
God,
message
does
for
it?
you.
Shrews.
And
And
So-
Captain Sherman, this is my daughter Anne Craig.
Dunwich Depp said, wait, no. If I remember right, the shrews are played by dogs in costumes, and the dogs chase
Oh, it's
the
going to be
black
nice
dude
having you
to a
aboard.
tree, and it did
Oh
not.
my god, of course.
So
Of
is this
course.
Killer Shrews?
We're not leaving today.
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
it just started.
So far, they've arrived on an island and said this island looks creepy, even though it just looks like an island.
That
Of
load will
course.
cut the roll in half. You expecting an invasion?
You guys
Yes,
would never guess where this was filmed.
Game or otherwise?
When this was filmed?
It could be
Where?
dangerous.
Florida.
Oh. Let me
Dallas, Texas.
Hey, Rob, you want to shake the kinks out?
It's probably not even an island. This is probably like their backyard.
Go right ahead, stretch your leg. That ship's gonna be
And maybe they're like Uncle owns a lake house or something where they got that one shot.
If you do come ashore, wear a
Go
gun.
ahead.
Gotcha, Cap.
It's a fence.
That's a very looked like my fence when I was younger.
Yeah.
When I told you about the hurricane, you act like you didn't know anything about it. What's the matter? Your
I
head
could see it
broken
being in
down?
Dallas.
You've been out
Yeah.
on vacation for more than a week.
Said the estimated budget was $123.
Totally out of commission.
That compared to like
Mr. Fell,
inflation now would be like what? Like
That's like decent, I guess, for like an indie film.
350 maybe?
Yeah.
Of course.
Somewhere around there. I don't know.
Will you join us in the cockpit?
I'll look it
Well,
up.
I've never been known to turn down a drink yet. I'll be glad to accept.
He's never been known to turn down a drink.
In that case, we'll have martinis. Mario? Si, senor. Next time, please.
I assume the girl on the right is the one where the description said,
Right.
and the daughter is pretty, or something. This is the description. It's like they get stranded with the daughter, who is pretty.
This reminds me of like that scene from The Sandlot where the dog,
The beast.
the beast, yeah,
We have everything here you need.
forever.
We are
What is
so
it?
Forever.
cows for fresh milk, and chickens for fresh eggs.
We even have saddle horses.
Sort of a world all your own.
That's exactly
Look at
right.
this set.
Well, they each his own.
A desk and a mirror and a couple bottles on top.
For your work, you
We
picked a lonely
can
little
make a
island.
movie like this. We really
Yeah.
Excuse me. please,
So-
I'll change.
This movie came out in the 50s, right?
Yep.
So 150,000 in 1950 is equivalent in purchasing power to about $1,854,834.
There's something else
Okay.
bothering her.
Jeez.
That's more than I thought.
Yeah. a
I
lot
mean,
more.
that's pretty low budget for like nowadays standards, though.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I thought this was gonna be like $35,000.
Bradford,
Well, yeah, but shit. Now movies are like
would you please step over here? I'd like you to meet
some of them
someone.
are just ridiculous.
Yeah, no, it's like
I
300
think Avatar cost like what $330 million
Yeah.
to make. So
There's no need to shout, Doctor. I'm right here.
I'd like you to meet Captain Thorne Sherman. This is my other assistant, Bradford Bain.
His other assistant.
2 new litters since lunch.
But let me just reiterate this. Anybody in the chat,
That's good.
or anybody in the chat that does not have Shudder,
Yeah.
But I'd prefer to wait and expose
This is
about
my
half of
does
them
this my design have Shudder?
first.
I think so, yeah.
Good idea. Do you know there's a hurricane coming?
Uh-oh.
Well, I don't.
That's
suppose there's
that's
much
how
we
the
can do
killer
about
shrews
that.
get here, man.
A hurricane? I know how to stop it. Send the Killer Shrews. That's a sequel. Killer Shrews 2. The Shrews versus the Hurricane.
Excuse Bradford.
I mean,
Anything that does not
there is a
concern
sequel. It's called
project
Attack of the Killer Shrews. They made it in
Brilliant mind.
2016. I looked it up while I was over there.
Grant him to eat.
What?
I mean, we gotta check that out now, right?
But
Yeah. And then we gotta make the third one.
Heredity.
These movies back in the 50s. It's just like something happens, an occurrence happens, and then there's like one scientist who believes it. And then,
Yeah.
like, right, and then there's like the one sheriff or police officer who's like, that's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. Even it's like right in front of his face.
I know.
You hold
How'd you do that?
me.
Hide him at the bottom of the mountain. Short in
It's
the
just,
The worst is
I'm attempting
killer
to
clowns from outer space.
Yeah.
Like the clown is in front of his face, and he's like, "Damn kids!" It's like, what? Dude, he's right there.
I think it happens in the Blob too. From
Yeah. It's like the phone is just constantly ringing over and over. He's like, "Damn kids!" I was
I know,
like,
Steve. I know. Steve McQueen's like, it's right there. And he's and the
Yeah.
cop's like,
Father Malcolm,
all these young kids, they always think they
You
know
have to
everything.
stop it. Cold. It hates cold.
So, provided you drop the captain.
there's a line in that in Halloween where it's like, "Oh, the hardware store was robbed. Oh, who robbed it?" It's like, "Oh yeah, all it took was a rope and a Halloween mask, a couple of knives. It's probably just kids." It's like, what?
Tell me something, Doctor.
That set of items isn't alarming.
A murder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like, okay.
Been here 9 months, and this place has been unoccupied for years.
Abba said, Hunter, you know you have to get that autographed baseball in the back from
Yep.
the
Well, this one's building up very fast. Pressure drops
Man.
very
It was
quickly.
signed by somebody named Baby Ruth.
Doors and windows open in this place.
Babe Ruth.
Hey, you think that dog's scary? I got here. Hold up. Let me show you a scary dog.
Man's drink, I'll go and check them.
Ooh.
Half of this movie has been in this one shot.
Why,
I'm
Rick?
taking this dog right here
oh, it's more
over the
than
beast
much more.
every day.
Well, you
Yeah.
should be able to say
This
tomorrow,
little
won't we?
cavapoo.
But not probable. Not
You know
today,
why?
anyway.
She might look tired right
It's a
now.
long time,
Okay.
I see like
Yeah.
this
But
quiet
guess
down.
what?
Well, if you're worrying about me, you need
Come
to.
out
I mean,
5 o'clock in the morning, dude.
Oh god.
All hell breaks loose.
Yeah. The beast is. I mean, you find
The
out
beast
at
don't
the
have
end.
her
The
energy.
beast is chill.
He's gonna run her to death, or she's gonna run him to death.
Yeah. The
I mean,
beast
then while
just
she's
hangs
doing that-
around. He's just chilling, mind his own
Yeah,
business.
while she's racing him around, I'm gonna go grab that bowl.
I've invited
Yeah.
you all for dinner.
I don't need all those antics about making a damn
Oh,
grabber or nothing.
These guys are so
boy,
tame.
about your ship?
Right. when the killer shrews come, they're gonna be in a world of hurting, bro. Like,
Yeah.
they're done.
Undertaker.
28 months old today.
28 months old
Equivalent to
today.
40 years to us. That's
Dude,
right.
they're so
Yet it
done.
still
You see how he looked at it? Look at how he's looking at it. He's like, ooh,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
ooh.
Not the
these
breakthrough,
shrews come up.
it certainly sets our course.
They pick like the most nerdy looking dude to be the scientist. Like,
Yeah,
52 through
me too.
56, and we'll
Just
concentrate
get
on the
away from this shit.
It's a
Do like a shot where the dude
Yeah, I
on the
know.
light's back
It's
is
been-
facing
it's
the camera.
I know it's been sitting on this shot for a good.
Yeah,
They have muscular
here's something, but stupid mirror's still in the back.
It'll be like, okay, that's the end of Act 1, and then there's like 20 minutes
Yeah.
left of the movie.
14 days. And using them, we can establish traits. We can trace the progressions through a number of generations over a short period of time.
He bit his leg and then just vanished.
They Joe Walker, man, hit him and ran, dude.
Yeah,
They're
that's
still
a hit
down
and
there.
run.
Like, I don't know.
Oh, there he is. We tried everything. We couldn't stop
I
him.
mean,
One
we
gunshot.
don't know. He could have missed. You know.
Yeah.
We tried everything.
Yeah.
We prayed.
Did he just
We
die? I
prayed.
guess.
We
I think
prayed
he
and
did.
go for it.
Is he dead?
Oh, guys, I
It
think
could be like he might have got like rabies or something.
Yeah.
I think the stream got suspended.
Oh, did it?
No,
For what? For the stupid Tom and Jerry music, I bet.
I guarantee it's something like that.
Here, you know what? I'll end the broadcast.